Okay, so hold up. All right, test 1 2. Hold up. Oh no. All right, test 1 2. Test 1 2. Hello, hello. Nope, 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 nope. It's still having issues. It's still having issues. Okay, okay. All right, okay, okay. What a lovely start to the stream. Eh. I swear to you, I did have everything all perfectly set up, and then this happened. I don't know what, I don't know how, but yeah, this I literally have had everything set up since like 10 a.m. today, and it is now 7. So I don't know what happened. My microphone has a whole bunch of feedback in it. I'm not sure if that's coming through when I speak or not. It shouldn't. My camera got knocked around when I moved my light to try and move something else. I think we're good. Oh shit. What are the chances? Like, I'm not even kidding, like, what are the chances? Also, something happened to my camera and now it's super dim, so that's definitely wrong. That's... You guys want me to be shiny? I can be shiny. I also look like my skin is way too smooth. Oh my god, I'm so blown out. Alright, hold up. I guess we're gonna have a dim looking stream today. Actually, hold on, let me check something on my... Oh, no. Yeah, no. Well, scuffed as fuck as usual. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully fantastic. A little bit better than my stream. I'm gonna hop over to the channel on my Discord. Okay. So I have a feeling Discord is gonna have some issues. Because they have the feedback that you guys don't really hear. And it's gonna be super annoying for them. Also, how's it going, Emerald? Welcome to the stream that got super scuffed at the start. My mic was perfect. Literally, just before pressing go live. I have made it here for once. You have, and I'm proud of you. Thank you. Let me check if I can... I just need to check something. Okay, so this is. Oh no. Yeah, this is not good. I'm dead tired though, lol. Just finished writing messages looking for a room to rent. That was draining. I'm sure it was. So as you guys know, my computer had some serious issues recently. I'm trying to fix it, trying to get back on track with things. Obviously, the scene coloring shit that I had set up before that made my camera look really good, mad fucked. Bruh, I just watched Anthony Padilla interview. Corpse husband, and first thought was Trash Mouse because I don't follow his community. I mean, so like I'm a huge fan of Corpse. I gotta let you guys in on a secret though. Hey, what's up? It's actually me. How y'all doing today? We all having a good day. We all just like hanging out. Oh man, sorry. I needed to. I had it. I had to do it. Again, I am super sorry if my audio is mad fucked. Literally had everything set up since like 10 a.m. today. I was up at 4 a.m. I spent 2 hours on TikTok because I installed that and I lost my fucking life to it. And next thing I know, I'm like, yo, let's start working on shit. So I was like, all right, yo, bet. So I set up my phone as a camera. I had that all set up. And then it just didn't look good anymore. And I was like, what the hell? So, I just used my webcam again. I got this little back fill light. So now, if I turn this off, curtains get a little darker. I mean, it doesn't do much. It really doesn't. But it does, when I'm wearing black, you can actually see all this. And it separates me from the background, and it looks pretty good. You sound alright for me? Yeah, that's because OBS sounds okay. Anyone that joins my Discord call is going to be very fucking upset. They're going to be like, what is that? And I'm like, I am so sorry. So, gonna need to figure that out. Or worst case, I have another Rock Band mic. If it's actually just the mic, easy solution. Easy solution. I'm so sorry if there's background sound. I don't know what happened. My mic was perfectly fine. And then it literally, as I went to go and press go live, right? I glanced over at my mixer and I just see my microphone just go, and I'm like, no! I restarted my computer. I redid all of my like filters on it. It didn't fix it. Stream is fine because I have like I have another filter on OBS that makes it so that audio is channeled differently. But like there's like a weird pickup background noise thing that I have set up on that that doesn't work on this. I don't know why. It just doesn't. So I'm really sorry. It should be static. You should be hearing a lot of static. Well, that's good at least. Hey, that's a win, everyone. That's a win. It's not as bad as I thought it was, because when I listen to it, it goes directly into my mic, like into my headphones, without like Discord trying to background. Oh, I completely forgot Discord. Hold on one sec. I gotta check something. Let's go into voice and video. Alright, how does my mic sound to you now? Hell yeah! I completely forgot. It has its own like noise cancellation built into Discord. And I was like, yo, let's use it. So that worked out. I don't use Discord very often, so yeah, that is because Restream bot be broken. I don't know why. It just is. It looks like you are on Twitch. If you scroll down, there should be a Discord thing you can click on. If you're on phone, you click on the video, you click on my little head there, it'll take you to it, go to about, scroll down till you find it. Should be there. Yeah, I have to fix the Restream bot. Honestly, I think I might just script my bot to work for YouTube and Twitch, and Trovo, and DLive, and Mob Crush, and everything else I throw it on. That's gonna be a pain in the ass, but that's a thing. Also, Vex, how's it going, Sunshine? But yes, it's been one of those days where there's been like some serious downs and then like extreme ups, so it's like, whoa, all over me. Oh, Vex going the extra mile, thank you. Vex is now my bot. Vex is my bot now. Okay. No. Oh no. I'm so tempted to join just to see what it sounds like. You're more than welcome to join anytime, Emerald. I'm pretty sure you have the role. Like, you should be able to. Now again, sad days have happened. I am completely out of my energy drink mix from Swift. You know, I'm completely out, but I do have Rockstar to keep me company. Okay, so for the time being, I'm drinking Rockstar. Vex the new bot. Beep boop here to repost links. Thank you. Also, I solved what that problem was. Remember how Twitch kept giving me a black screen, but every other website was fine? My bitrate went too high. Because it was transcoding at a higher bitrate than what Twitch would allow, and Twitch only allows it at 6,000. Well, I capped it at 6,000 before, but when I set up my computer, I did the auto thing, right? And it set it at 10,000 because I'm using Restream and like logged into Restream on OBS as opposed to Twitch, right? So Twitch, it would just cap it at 6,000. So that is why when I had it set to 6,000, occasionally it'd be like, oh, I'm falling behind. Sorry, stream's buffering. It's because even if you cap it at 6,000, sometimes it goes like 100 or 2 above that. So I brought it down to 5,500. So we're good. We should be good everywhere. Also, I'm sorry the stream looks really dark. I don't know what happened. It was good. I could probably fuck around with it in OBS, but I mean, we've already been doing that for the first however long we've been streaming. Yeah, that's a thing. That's what's been happening. Also, my phone's going off. Oh, it's my lady friend, the one that I'm what's the phrasing I want to use? By no means a relationship. She's just super cool. She's fun. We hang out. No words needed. Yeah, pretty much. How is Nacho for you guys, audio-wise, by the way? Just because, again, oh, apparently are you even coming up on... Hold up. Are you able to talk? You're not coming up. Yes. I am a little crazy. Alright, are you able to talk for a second? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Be quiet when you say something, but say something.
I mean, try to go for the whispery voice.
Alright, now talk how you normally do.
Okay, are we back on a regularly scheduled program?
Alright.
Vex hears me, kind of.
Now we should be good. Now we should be good. Welcome to Scuffed R Us. It is your boy. Yeah, so I guess Voicemeter decided to throw your audio onto desktop audio as opposed to the dedicated Discord one. So, yay! More audio issues.
Oof.
Yeah, my life. My fucking life. Alright, so I have the role, but it's midnight and my family's asleep, so I gotta be... that is fair. That is fair. Can't hear him. I am the voice in the back of his head. There he is. Mad Lad Nacho. Yeah, so what Nacho had said was when I was just like, the girl I'm kinda... and he was... what did you say?
Texting, seeing, and then sexting was like the last one. They were just like...
Yeah. And I was like...
yeah.
I've been in... This is like a bed or two.
Yeah.
I gotta turn your volume down for me, though. So, actually, hold on. Hey, yeah.
Don't worry, I'm just the voice in the back of your head.
That works even gooder right there. Alright, fantastic. I just used my mixer. Everything is wrong. Like, normally I turn down people in Discord, and then I leave my mixer where it is, and then I have OBS set a certain way. But instead, I had to raise OBS because you're on the wrong thing. I had to lower that on my mixer, and I had to leave you on Discord. So everything was switched. So,
Oof, topsy-turvy today.
Yeah, but I mean, we're alive. We're not gone. I kind of dressed a little pretty. I was gonna shave, and then I was like, you know, actually, aside from like this one spot right here that always gets a little bit darker than everything else, I don't look that bad with, you know, kind of a bit of scruff. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna have it today.
Keep it classy. I like it.
It's also just I didn't feel like shaving, so.
I will not shave unless it's required.
Yeah, well, it's more of like, I can shave today, but the girly friend person, not girlfriend, but you know what I'm saying, girly friend, that I'm seeing is on Sunday, so I should do that tomorrow. That way I look best for Sunday. I mean, that just made the most sense to me. But yeah. But no, how you been, man? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Sorry I haven't been in touch. I've been struggling with trying to fix my computer and then some life stuff, which I'll get into in a little bit. But how have you been?
Other than work keep me busy, which I gotta apparently go into work tomorrow because program managers have dropped the ball. So yeah, so that'll be fun. But at least everything tomorrow is pretty much pure overtime, so I'm gonna milk the shit out of that.
Not bad, though, not bad.
Yeah, still pain in the ass having to come in on the weekend on my day off. Like, really? It's like, alright.
Alright, everyone. Does that look a little bit better? I think that looks a little bit better. Maybe just, I don't know. It's hard for me to do it, and then, like, I'm sitting at a weird angle, and it's on my bad monitor, so it's the one that if you look at the wrong angle, like, it changes color drastically, and I was like, shit, I can see lines, you know? I want to head to bed, but my sis decided to occupy the bathroom for the next 30 minutes, so I am now stuck here. Hey, at least you get to hang out with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But have you been up to anything, like, exciting, though? Anything, like, fun or eventful happen, or just kind of existing?
I mean, for the most part, existing. Brewed some more beer. Actually, I wouldn't say brewed more beer. Finally got around to bottling my honey porter that I'm sitting on for about 4 weeks now. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes in here in about another 2 weeks. I've got about 1.5 gallons of it sitting in one of my oak barrels, so that'll be about another month and a half before I get to that one. But in the meantime, currently enjoying one of my milk stouts I made a couple months ago that has been barrel aged, and adding about a teaspoon worth of whiskey into it just takes it to the next level.
Nice. Man, one day when I can finally, like, travel and I can visit, I'm gonna need to, like, try some of the shit that you brew, because it sounds fucking good.
I was about to say, I got quite a collection still left over. Now, it's one of those things where, realistically, I need to probably order some more cases of bottles and stuff, because I keep, some of it in reserve, kind of as like a, this is kind of like a, I've only made it once, so now it's kind of like a special treat. But surprisingly, I thought I was going to be drinking a hell of a lot more beer once I started brewing my own stuff. Turns out it's the exact opposite. I mean, at first you'll go to town on it. Well, yeah, it's one of those things where you work your ass off, making it.
You don't want to just drink it all. You just want to savor it. Yeah.
Yeah, because each batch is different. I mean, you can technically brew the same thing over and over and everything else, but for the first between the first time you brew it to the 10th time to brew the same damn thing, there's going to be slight differences within it. That's just going to be like, okay, well, this doesn't taste quite like the other batch and stuff like that. Did I boil this one longer? Did I do something? Did I add more into it?
How did
Is the alcohol content? Well, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, okay. But the bottom line is, when it comes to brewing your own beer or cider or whatever the case is, normally most of them, it's like they're geared more towards like between 5 to 6%. For me, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna have like Bruce Lee in a bottle here, so I'm gonna have this thing come out like 10, 12%. It's like, how do you do that? Add more sugar.
Sugar is always the best option.
Well, I mean,
come on, you always need the diabetes in your life.
I don't know. You'll even taste the sugar by the time it's all said and done. The yeast eats it and turns it into alcohol. You're glowing.
I'm attempting to fix my lighting ever so slightly because for some reason this one isn't as bright as it's supposed to be, and it's a daylight bulb. Mind you, it has been on since 6 a.m. So I will give it a break.
Go get yourself something to drink.
Nope, I'm hating this. I'm hating this. I don't want this like this.
It kind of gives you like a shine or a luster, which is unique.
That's the filter from SnapCam.
Oh. I don't know. I'm chalking it up to your light.
No. It's literally the filter on it. If I get too close to my light, it does that.
No.
If I go over here and I disable it, it goes away.
Oh, yeah.
But,
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just part of the filter. Yeah. I'll just have that on the background, I guess. Now I want something to drink that sounds delicious. It does.
Yep.
This is because nachos are mad lad. Alright, so, yeah, my life has been very eventful recently.
Ooh.
I had a really good day the other day. And that is not a very common thing for me. I straight up, like, I feel like I'm too fucking shadowed. Like, I glance at my phone, and I'm like, I am in the dark. But, like, over on SnapCam, I look fine. But
Yes.
hold on. Let me go over to this, and let's take that off. Alright. Does this look a little gooder? I mean, it's a little bit more toned out, but, like, I don't know. I'll have to see it when it pops up on my phone. Yeah, so I had a really good day. My brothers came over. They were working on a car, and then we were I ended up fixing up my bike, and I was riding my bike around a little bit. It looks no better. All right. It took that long for my phone to catch up.
Reaction time of a sloth.
Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, it helps me see when something went wrong, so I can catch it. But yeah, so we had a good day that day. We were goofing around, we were fixing things, working on shit. I got a bunch of things done. It was a great fucking day. Next day though, find out that some shit that happened a little whiles back, like a few months back, when I talked about it last stream. I don't really want to get into it, but we had some shit come up in the family, and we needed to spend some money that we didn't have, and we were paying it off in bits type thing. And then we found out the other day, hey, we want the rest of it back now. And my parents were like, we have to pay rent. Like, there's this whole COVID thing going on, right? And they're like, yeah, we don't really care. So we were out $800. And we're like, that's a lot. That's a lot. Like, that's most of our rent. Like, that's like I think like 3/4. No, that's 2/3. No.
Oof.
It's 2/3 to 3/4 of our rent. And my parents are like, we don't have that fucking money, because both my parents are on disability, and they can't work. Well, I was out of a computer for a few weeks. I wasn't able to stream, so I'm not making money. Really fucking sucks. So we're like, oh shit, what do we do, right? And I did something I don't really like doing. I'm very uncomfortable with it, but I asked for help, right? So I made a tweet. I let people know about it. Okay, we need to come up with $800, and any little bit helps, right? Even like $1, even just retweeting the tweet really helps, right? And I felt, to me, it feels wrong to ask for money, because I've always been earn it, that's just how I am. But I asked yesterday, and I got a few things from a few people, and I was very happy about that. A lot of like I got some retweets on it. All I really need is just, there's gonna be someone, right? and I was talking with my best friend since I was like 4 years old earlier today, and I was like, hey, do you mind if I borrow like $20 from you? Like, I just don't have the money right now. I told him the situation. I was just like, I need to like pay my phone bill. I completely forgot about my own phone bill because any money I've made has gone to help him with that. And he was just like, oh shit, yeah, here's 40, right? And I was like, and he was like, yeah, just give the other 20 to your parents or whatever for it. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, oh, and then my parents were sending some too. And I was like, wait, what? And then his parents sent us $250. I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, I was like, are they? He's like, you guys sure, right? And their reasoning is, you guys have always been there if we ever needed help. Like, because again, I've known him since I was 4, right? There's like, you've helped us with our vehicles. If we've ever needed anything, you guys have helped. There were times back in like the early 2000s, early 2010s, they needed food, and my parents gave them food, right, or money for food and stuff. And like, this is just our way of being able to help them. Like, we're doing our, like, it's what friends do, right? And my mom was like, I'm gonna need to pay them back. And I was just like, no, like, they sent the money to me to give to you, so I'm gonna pay them back, right? And then his parents were like, no, you're not paying us back. And then I was like, well, if you guys ever need a hand with anything, once the weather's a little bit nicer, of course, because that'd be easier on me. I don't mind short notice even. I will come over, I will do it. I don't give a fuck. Whatever it is. Manual labor, helping with something around the house, anything. Let me know, I'll come do it, right? Now, obviously, the plan is to eventually be able to give them the money back. I would like to, anyone that gives me money, I want to be able to, like, give them it back, right? If I'm able to afford it, I want to double it, right? Just be like, thank you. Hopefully, this extra helps you. But like, that was the high of today. Like, that really helped, right? Because at absolute minimum, we need to hit like close to 800. That was a huge hope, and we should be able to get a little bit more money before the end of the month. So I was like, all right, cool. So all of my money right here that, you know, I get on stream from, you know, we've all discussed this before. This is my job. It's no different than like a musician, a comedian, an actor, right? I'm doing a performance, right? And it's a free performance, but you can tip if you want to. Normally, all of this goes right back into my computer, commissioning things for stream, anything like that. Anything I get is going to be going to that because, you know, my parents are kind enough to have a roof over my head, and I want to be able to give back, you know, in any way I can. Right? They provided for me for the first 18 years of my life. I moved out. I was gone for several years. I ended up moving back in at 24, and they've taken care of me since as well, and I just want to be able to help them. Right? So that's the way that I see it, is the best way to do it, is take care of family, right? And like, well, and friends as well, of course, right? But like, because not everyone has a great family situation, but I do, luckily. I'm very fortunate, right? So I just, letting y'all know, any of this, it won't be going directly into buying computer parts. It won't be going directly into commissioning things for stream. It will be helping, right? So I need to figure out other ways to also make money, and I'm already working literally like 20 hours a day, but I might try and get another job on top of that, which means that my content might suffer a little bit, but I'm trying to figure things out. But yeah, that is my current situation, and that is how today was kind of like, fuck, and then I got some shit done. I was like, all right, cool, and then we were just like kind of reminded of it. We're like, fuck, and then Buddy and his parents end up sending money. We're like, holy shit, right? And then it's been uphill since, because my cousin ended up coming over, and we're like, hey man, how's it going? Hang out with him for a little bit. And then my older brother that I rarely ever see, he came over. We started talking for a little bit, and then my younger brother ended up coming over. None of this planned, right? They all just kind of came over. We all hung out for a little bit, you know, had a good day, because, you know, family, and it's been great. And then they ended up all heading out, chilled with my parents for a little bit. Then I showered, got prettied up a little bit for stream, and now we're here. And that has been my day pretty much. I've been up since 4 a.m.
Oof.
No, I mean, okay, so I went to bed at like 8:30. Like 8:30 p.m. And I was like, I'm gonna take a nap, or at least sleep. You know, I want at least 3 hours, hopefully 4, but just before 4, because after that I feel sick. And then I'll be great. So from 8:30 p.m. until 4 a.m. I got 2 hours of sleep. I literally was laying in bed, like, no, fall back asleep. And it was like, I would like conk out for a sec, and then I'd wake back up like, why? Stop, I'm tired. Like, I've been up for like almost 24 hours. Like, let me fucking sleep. And that was my night last night. And then eventually, I ended up getting like, I want to say like around 2 hours of sleep. And I was like, fuck it, I am up. Let's just go. I gotta do something. I can't just sit here anymore. Like, I'm fucking done. Like, so, you know. And of course, I just sat on my phone and watched TikTok for about 2 hours. And then got up, went for a smoke, you know. Had a beer, because I pretty much didn't sleep anyways. So I was like, alright, good start to my day, I guess. Had a couple sandwiches. So, I actually ate today. You guys can't get too mad at me. I ate something at 7 a.m.
Food.
I ate something at 7 a.m. We're good. It is only 7 p.m. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Disregard the 12-hour difference. It's alright.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've had a beer or two since. That's good enough, right? I've had an energy drink as well. That's sustenance.
Liquid bread and liquid sugar.
Yeah, honestly. Have I ate anything else since? I don't think I have. I've just been up and doing shit.
You've?
No, I've literally only had 2 sandwiches and then a couple beers and an energy drink today. Well, I'm about to be done my second one, but yeah. Because I needed energy drinks, and we scrounged together. Literally, like, we were, like, scrounging together, like, all of the change we could find. And then, like, because I got, like, a dime and a nickel here, like, and I got energy drinks. So, I was like, alright, we're good. I need to be doing stuff. I need to be working on things, but I had that light set up over here, so now I've got that kind of sorted for, like, the background thing. It did look all better, but I guess things got a little bit fucked up. My life. I got the microphone in a different spot because I have everything mounted differently. I changed the diffuser that is on my light. I moved the phone mount that I use, so my other phone is on a different mount now. What else did I do today? I sorted out a LUT for this, which it worked well before, and now I just look really dark. I'll need to tweak this somehow, some way. Because, like, if I turn it the other way, I'm just gonna look, like, super messed up.
Wow. That's a lot.
Ring-a-ding submarine. Drunk chess it is.
Still using that catchphrase.
Ring-a-ding.
I don't know what it was with that damn game, but that little catchphrase.
Alright,
is stuck
so
there.
when are we getting drunk and playing chess, right? Like, that's gonna be a little whiles from now.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of other stuff in the way. Like, we still gotta do the cursed fanfic reading. So far, the only thing that's been sent to me is My Immortal by Vex. I keep telling people, send me some weird shit in the DMs, and we will do that. Luckily this time, I have a list of ideas that have come up into my head, and I wrote them down as I got them, for potential new goals. So, let's grab this phone, and let's load it up, and let's see where we are at. What ones do I got that I want to set up? So, stream goal ideas. It is its own list. All right. So I have the game Cluster Truck, of which is like kind of like a get to the finish line on a bunch of trucks that are crashing, free run. You get some time slow shit occasionally. It's really neat. If you haven't seen it, Cluster Truck is a very interesting game. That's just gonna be like, it'd be fun for like a one-day thing, right? There's another game called Ape Out. It has like a very strange aesthetic to it, but you're a gorilla and I think you run around and kill people or something. I don't really remember. It's really neat though. I've also got Ori and the Blind Forest, so that'd be a playthrough thing after we're done the Fear series. Now I checked. I made a Twitter poll for the Wind Waker thing. People wanted me to replay Wind Waker up to the point that we were because I lost the game save. That's what ended up winning, not the Fear series. So I'm gonna do that maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll probably do it Monday before stream, like earlier in the day. If not, like maybe late tonight. Who knows? But I'm gonna replay Wind Waker up to where we were. So that'll be continued on Wednesdays, and when we're done that, the Fear series. But then after that, we could do Ori and the Blind Forest. And also Will-O-the-Wisps. I have both. And then there's also the game called Thumper, of which might give somebody a seizure, but you know, it's like a rhythm game, but like it's really creepy and like really it's super. Like if you just look it up. It's called Thumper Rhythm Game. You'll have fun. We could also do an art stream where we just sit down and we just like random photoshopping shit, whatever I feel like doing that day. Whether I'm making like assets for like VTuber things or hey. And Hero commenting on a thing saying first. I'm assuming that is on the video of the VOD, or technically a VOD of the stream that just happened that I ended after like a few minutes because my mic was fucked up. So they're apparently first on a VOD that's about to be deleted. There's also 𝐿𝐼𝐬𝐽. That could be a playthrough thing that we could do on Mondays because it would be super quick. Like I can get through 𝐿𝐼𝐬𝐽. It's the old one. I could probably get through that in probably 2 or 3 sittings. And then I've also got a Hat in Time. That could also be a Wednesday thing. So ideas, right? If you guys are interested in any of that, we could do all that. So.
Okay, so I just looked into Thumper. That's
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to like comprehend this. This is weird.
It's interesting though, right?
It's creepy weird.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So that's one of the ideas I've got there. So what sounded the best to you guys? Cluster Truck, Ape Out, Ori and the Blind Forest playthrough, or Ori series playthrough, of which I've never played by the way. Thumper, an art stream, 𝐿𝐼𝐬𝐽, or a Hat in Time. I'm gonna rely a little bit more on you, Nacho, because you kind of got us, you know, literally 70% of the way to that goal. So.
Yeah, well. Wait, what were the first two again?
The first two were Cluster Truck, which is like you're running on the top of trucks and trying to get to the finish line, and if you touch the ground, then you get like kicked out. You have to restart type thing. It's like parkour. It's really like fast paced. It's really neat. And after that was Ape Out, which is like a weird aesthetic. You're a gorilla and you kill things.
I want to
like
say Ape Out.
Ape Out? Alright.
Yeah.
So we'll do an Ape Out stream after that. So let me fix this. Alright. My overlays. Roll. Edit. And then anything that's nice to fall asleep to is good for me. I mean, you know I'm not super high energy, so it should be good. Some days I am. Not always though. Widget data. Alright. Should we set Ape Out to 50 or 100? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I do 100.
100? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that was the tilted chest one, so I'm gonna add that to the ones that we need to do. So I gotta find that list in here. Stream goals, here it is.
Anything to fall asleep to? Don't worry, we could always serenade you, I'm just saying.
La da 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 da. Alright, so what we still got left for stream goals that need to get done is the cursed fanfics reading. So you guys got to send me some shit. Send it to my through Twitter, Discord, whatever the fuck you follow me on, right? Send it in a DM. I'll check it and I'll add it. So that's one thing. We got My Immortal already, so I haven't read any of that. I don't know what the fuck it is, other than I think it's Harry Potter fanfiction. So anything that's not gonna get me banned, because like I'm probably not gonna do little Sonic stuff, not anymore. As much as I would love to, it's more of like there's a line on like other websites. Twitch doesn't really care, but like YouTube and like I don't know about the rules on Trovo, DLive, or Mob Crush, so I don't want to kind of get kicked. So there's also the Graveyard Keeper stream that we still got to do. That would be the Monday after the Cursed Fanfics. Because that's not, you don't want me to do a whole playthrough of that, do you, Nacho? Or just like play it?
Oh god, there's no way in hell you can do the whole playthrough.
No, but I mean like over time.
I mean, realistically, that will take you. It'll take you like several days to actually get through.
Okay, so just do a one-off day.
Yeah, pretty much. Just hit it up every once in a while.
Okay. After that, the following Monday after that should be a dating sim stream. We got to find a dating sim to do. I don't know which, so I might need Vex's help with that because I feel like she's probably well versed in that. And then a karaoke stream. So if you guys want to hear my dumbass attempt to do music, and then after that will be Tilted Chess, and then apparently ABEM. So yeah,
good times.
that is the current setup of things on how we're going to be doing it.
That's our 12-week syllabus. Hope everybody studied.
Right? Pretty much. Oh, man. All I read is wholesome. Found family fanfics. Wait, what? Emerald! Actually, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. English isn't your first language. That would just be a wholesome stream. I mean, fanfics is fanfics. I mean, cursed would be best, but I mean, whatever is whatever.
I mean, it's the internet. It's probably be full of them.
Good point, good point. Also, Micah, I swear I'm not trying to ignore you. I just don't know how to reply to Bumper Girdle.
I was borderline tempted to look that up.
Oh,
Like, is that another game?
So the I know she gave me a username that she used before. I think it's like Tigress or something like that for Twitch. I'm not entirely sure. She just said Honeypop. Honeypop is actually banned on Twitch, so can't do that.
Really?
Yes. Otherwise, I would so be down to do Honeypop. Trash. It's 1 a.m. now. I am functioning on not much sleep, and my English is suffering. That is fair. I literally gave you an outing. I was like, you know what? Not her first name, which is fine. She's German. You know. I mean, your chairs have genders. I mean, whatever. I get it. Like, I am getting so upset that like my. Okay, is it? Am I just crazy? Does it actually look fine, and I'm just dumb? Like, hold up.
You're freaking out, man. Pull a Super Troopers moment here.
No, it does look like shit. All right, okay. My camera does look like shit. All right.
EBI.
I look okay if I'm like right here, but like right here is like it's not okay. You know what? What if I take off a little bit more of the diffusion? Let's not fuck up too much when we pull things off the light. Ah! Holy mother of God! Does this look a little bit gooder? Let's find out in a moment. I don't have to wait for my phone. We're gonna sit here. I'm gonna stare at that damn thing and see how it goes. Damn, my arms are bony as fuck now. I used to have Popeye arms, man. I mean, it looks a lot better. Goodbye, diffusion. Probably never gonna get used again.
Dude.
That is insanely fucking bright to look at, though. Holy. Like, to the point that, like, you can see the shadow of the mic behind me. That's how much brighter it just got. Oh, man, I'm literally staring at a daylight bulb. That's great. That's fucking great. I'm just gonna go blind. Don't mind me.
Burn those eyes.
I refuse to retain my retinas in the proper posture. They're gone! You good?
Oh, wow, an emerald appears.
Emerald! Hello.
Hello.
She sounds really quiet. Hold on, I gotta turn her up.
Modifications.
Yeah, my sister is currently sleeping on the other side of like the wall, so I gotta be quiet.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm surprised that you're able to even speak with being how tired you probably are.
I can speak. I can somehow.
You're trying. No.
The attempt is
Speaking
made.
of- Speaking of idioms and typing.
That is fair, actually, because typing you have to think. You're like, where are the keys? Whereas speaking, you just go,
Where?
dip words. I got you.
Where are the keys? How is that spelled again?
Why are they
Yeah.
called keys? They don't even jingle. You get tired brain thoughts, you're like, what the fuck is happening? Oh boy. And now for the other one. So I've got the energy to do this because, again, 2 hours of sleep. Been up since 4 a.m.
Oof.
I want to die.
The struggle is real.
Somebody send me shawarma. Actually, what would be best is if someone were to send me like a shit ton of energy drinks instead. I don't even know if I still have that one on my treat stream. Actually, I don't think you can even bring up my treat stream. Because that's through the bot. The bot is not running.
The bot is broken.
It is broken.
Yes.
And then Vexus are like, don't worry, I've got it tabbed.
Probably.
Because of how many times she sent me shit. No. Vex isn't allowed to send me shit anymore. She has been yelled at too many times now. She's like, I do have it bookmarked. It's not tabbed, it's bookmarked, but you know.
That's only up there in her
I am
favorite
so
step.
afraid. What the fuck did Rel just send me? This is the most cursed thing I've ever seen, and I kind of like it, but I fear for him. So, I'm not going to post it so you guys can see, but I'm going to explain it. It's the casting couch. Rel sitting in front of it with a bowl of Lego bricks, like as if it's cereal. And behind the casting couch is, I don't even know, but the man literally, his head is not even the size of like one of his pectorals, right? Like he's just like a fucker behind the couch. And he said, I would join, but I am slightly preoccupied at the moment. What the fuck, Rel? I don't understand you, boy. What the hell?
Wait, did he just send that or what?
He said that a little bit ago. I just noticed it.
Okay, I was about to say, because otherwise I
Yeah.
see his icon as being away.
Yeah. No, he would just... I don't understand Rel sometimes. I love him, but I don't understand him. Also, I'm going to message someone to see if they want to join, because I have not seen him online in a little bit. So, that's preoccupied chat, Nacho, please.
I will hold down the fort the best I can.
And I'm just here, half asleep.
It's alright.
Yes, but you're our feminine touch to this, because I don't want to do my waifu voice.
And I can't do the waifu voice.
Oh,
I would probably terrify people.
And I can't change my voice anyways.
Hell, I'm just trying to work on getting a lighter sounding voice that doesn't scare children. Because apparently that's still sticking with me.
I don't see how you could ever scare children. Like, you're like one of the most calming voices I've ever heard.
It doesn't help the fact that, like, you know, with me being 6'3",
It doesn't help the fact that I chased them with a bat. You know, like,
no, that's only turned
get
to
back
fall.
here, you little
I mean,
fuckers! Say something
well,
bad about my voice again. You know.
the best thing about it is, like, during the fall time and everything else, whenever I do, like, the haunts and everything else, I'm dressed up as Jeepers Creepers, which he doesn't have to say anything. He just sits there and, like, me mugs you, and he'll just follow you around. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And with me being 6'3" and everything else, it's like, you know, I'm bigger than like a lot of people out there, and I could just creep
I
after
could
people.
just
It's
murder
fantastic.
them. No.
Well, I mean, there's that too.
That is, yeah. No, the Jeepers Creepers things just reminded me of a story that my uncle had told me a while back. Now I know I've told this before on stream, so anyone that's heard it before, I'm sorry. It kind of goes back into like our spooky, scary stuff that we would always talk about, which I want to get back into at some point. But I kind of want to do that as like a podcast kind of thing. Because you and I were talking about a podcast at one point. You, me, and Ketter.
Yep.
So we need to. I want to make it as like we get like a new person every week, and then we just have like a podcast of it, and then that'd be kind of neat. And we just like could also like research some random shit or look up some things, throw it all together. I think it'd be neat. But yeah, the Jeepers Creepers thing. So my uncle is a trucker, and he goes from where we are in Ontario. He goes a little bit farther north in Ontario, and he goes all the way out past Texas, right? I actually have the exact place that he saw this on my phone because I asked him. So give me a moment to bring that up. But essentially, he was driving, and he went to go and take one of his breaks because, you know, truckers only allowed to drive for so long. And he saw out in a field, he saw a scarecrow that was far out there. And he was just like, okay, whatever. And he was kind of laying there for a little while. And then he kind of was like, he heard some noise. He's like, what the fuck? And he kind of like sat up and he looked out and he saw the scarecrow was closer. Still a scarecrow, still up on the fucking thing, but it was closer now. And he was like, oh, that's weird. And being the dumbass he is just kind of like, all right, well, I'm going to try and go back to sleep. So he started to go back to sleep. And then he heard some noise, like as if something was like scratching on the side of his trailer. Not the cab, but like the actual trailer. He's like, who the fuck? Right? So he grabs like it's like pretty much a beating stick of some kind, whether it was like a tire iron or whatever else he had in his truck. And he decided that, yeah, you know what's the smart thing to do? Is step outside my truck. So he steps outside his truck with this, and he kind of walks around. He's like, what the fuck? And he like does a once over of his load after he sees that there's, you know, no one there, right? And he's like, okay, well, like, nothing's wrong with my load. There's no scratches on the side of my truck. Like, okay. Gets back inside, locks up the cab, and as he's laying down, glances over and goes, huh. Literally, the scarecrow is just inside the line of the corn. And he's like, okay. And apparently, it looked exactly like the Jeepers Creepers kind of thing, or almost exactly. And I was like, well, that's kind of fucking creepy. And then he was like, yeah.
Nice.
So I asked him, like, where was that? And apparently, it was in Edgewood, Illinois.
Nice.
Now, I watched a video months back now of this guy who went to, he was driving somewhere or something like that, and he saw a scarecrow, and he ended up taking the hat from it, because he saw the scarecrow, saw it again, and he pulled over and was like, what the fuck is the same scarecrow? And he walked, and it was close to the field, right? And it was during the day that he did that. So he walked over and he took the fucking hat from it, right? Didn't think anything of it. Driving a little bit longer, saw it again, didn't have the hat, and he's like, okay, right? So he ends up wearing the hat, goes into town, and everyone's fucking looking at him weird, right? And then he asked about a fucking weird scarecrow, and everyone was like, yeah, no. And then one person finally let him know, like, did you take anything from it? And he went, yeah, I took this hat. And they went, put it back. And don't come back. And he was like, okay. And then he put it up. Apparently, he just saw it a lot more often when he was driving, because by the time that he was leaving, you know, because he's not going out anywhere, he's just going to stay where he was staying, right? He saw it, like, constantly when he was driving at night later. And, pulls over, goes, all right, fuck this, takes the hat, and just jumps, put it on, and just fucking hauled ass. So, and I don't remember where that was, and I can't find the video, but if it was in Edgewood, Illinois, that would be really fucking creepy. So, if anyone lives near there, try and find this thing if you're into creepy shit. Because that would be a neat thing. I think that'd be really interesting. Get people over on like ground zero.
I am taking this as a place to avoid.
Well, I mean, it's Illinois, so you probably should anyways, but...
Yeah.
I'm just making fun of it. I don't know anything about Illinois. I'm just... being a... What's the word? Arrogant Canadian, I guess? I guess that's arrogance, in a way? I don't know.
Nah, that's about right.
It sounds bad. Yeah, so if anyone lives near there, that'd be fucking neat to check out.
This is true. See, there was a couple times I actually thought about, for shits and giggles, doing, like, pranks like that.
Do it as a prank? Oh, God.
Yeah. Now, granted,
Imagine
it's
some
not like
motherfucker
the.
coming at you with a fucking tire iron, though.
Well, I mean, depends on how you do it.
You're like, that's why I did.
But at least it's not like the clown kind of panic we had a couple years ago.
No, fuck that. No, sirree.
And the best thing is, I could do a clown too.
Oh, God.
I was Uncle Chuckles.
Oh,
That
no.
shit was
That
hilarious.
sounds kind of bad, actually. Don't ever
God.
say that name again. That sounds
Well-
like a scary uncle. You know, you don't want that guy around.
Well, there was another one that was running around. His name was Uncle Pokey.
okay, that's
so-
much worse. Yeah, that's much
Yes, it
worse.
is.
Okay, I gotta like trim this like one spot right here because it looks so off. Because it just grows in darker than everything else. Like this side is like pretty okay.
It looks
but
about matched.
this side is just kind of like, hey, look, a dark spot. Nacho, please. Oh no. No.
What?
No.
I'll just have someone videotape it.
Oh god. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of something my dad wants to do. So for those who don't know, I have 5 brothers. Okay, so there's 6 kids in total, right? No girls, and all of us are completely okay with getting hurt and doing stupid shit. No self-regard whatsoever. Well, aside from like obviously they all have work and they don't want to get hurt because they all do manual labor, and I'm like, I'm doing computer. But my dad said, you know, it'd be really neat one time. Find a campground where there's lots of people, like just a really populated one. Rent 7 monkey suits. Get them like walking stilts that are meant for like indoor doing like the ceiling and shit. You know, they're pretty much like
Painting or whatever.
yeah, painting stilts. They're like boots that you pretty much wear. You're like type thing. And he said we have to practice getting really good at running in them. And I was like, okay. Anyway. And then we head out to the middle of the woods at this campground where there's a whole bunch of people. All 7 of us. And then we just tear ass through there in monkey suits with those giant fucking stilts and just start at people and run through campgrounds. And I'm like, yo, this would be fucking amazing. And he was like, yeah. My mom's immediate reaction was, no, you'll get shot. It's like, but we live in Canada, there's no guns. It's like, you know where campgrounds are, right? Yeah. In the country, where getting guns is easy. Right, yeah. But it'd be funny. And it would be
I would
really
be 100%
funny.
down for that.
I think that would be fucking hilarious. Mom said no. Mom always says no to all the fun stuff. Oh, he's always the fun stuff, man. Like, when I was 3 years old, my dad was building me a go-kart. 99% done. And I mean that. Just about to finish it. Should probably say 90% done, but we thought it was 99 at the time. And Mom comes up to the back window, because I'm in the backyard with Dad. What you guys doing? Me being a little 3-year-old runs up. Dad's making me a go-kart! Oh no, he's not. What do you mean? I'm literally about to like put in the last bolt. Like, it's good, right? And Mom's like, yeah, no, right? What happens if he crashes? Then he stops. No. Yeah, it turns out Dad forgot to put brakes on it.
Oof.
But if I crashed, I would have stopped. Can only go so far. It's only like a lawnmower motor on it. Can probably only get up to like 20 kilometers an hour, 25, maybe 30 if I'm lucky. I didn't weigh nothing. I was 3. I only do so much damage. And yeah, that was how I almost had a go-kart. And then my loud ass mouth at 3 years old decided to let Mom know what was going on. Dad was excited to actually build a go-kart that he then had to disassemble. It was very sad. But Mom always ruins fun. For good reason. But always ruins the fun. You guys got any stories like that?
Not a fan. I was too busy just climbing up in trees and power lines and everything else. Or just scaring the locals. That's probably where it all stemmed from whenever I was younger.
My cousin climbed a tree. I think back when he was like 13 or 14. Yeah, it must have been 14 because he was in high school. But he was still really young. And he climbed all the way up to the top of this tree. And it snapped a branch and kind of fell and kind of pinballed his way down to the ground. And he had some buddies with him. And they were on like, I think like lunch or some shit. And yeah, he ended up being passed out at the bottom of the tree. And his buddies were like, oh, what do we do? Left him. Went back to school. He woke up at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So like almost 5 hours later. And goes, what the fuck happened? He was passed out that long because he got knocked the fuck out, right? His buddies fucking just left him. Didn't even tell anyone.
Oof.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I don't climb trees anymore. He stopped climbing trees. He was like, yeah, no, never again. I don't want to deal with that again.
Hell, jumping out of trees and scaring people was fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nowadays, I'd rather do it in like a costume. Really throw people off.
Gee, that's the fun part of it. Yeah.
So like the
Jumping
whole...
off bridges is even better.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah.
But the whole jumping
yeah,
out of the woods and everything else with like the ape costumes and shit like that, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be
Or
fun.
This costume I just posted in the thing I was talking about. That, like if you guys had like 4 or 5 people doing that and they just sauntered through camp, that'd be awesome.
Yo, okay. That kind of reminds me of the things from the Dark Crystal.
Pretty much.
Yeah. There's actually a TikTok, because I, again, installed TikTok, and it's taken over my life. I've actually got some really good ideas for TikTok I'll talk about later. But there's this one where it's like Demon Chef or something like that, and it's just this dude who's like, and he's got like these like long killing things, and like he just like smashes stuff around. He's like, it's fucking hilarious. Fuck, what was I about to... Oh, yeah, jumping off bridges. So, apparently, back when my dad was, like, either a teenager or, like, early 20s, he was walking past this one bridge. And in our town, because my dad grew up in the same town as me. Well, I mean, technically, but also not, because he's lived here, and then he left, and then he came back. Alright. So, his brother, my uncle, the one that's now a trucker, there's a bridge where it's only about 2.5 stories, maybe 3-story drop, right? From off the bridge onto like the bike path that's there, and then next to the bike path there's also a river, right, or a stream. No, it's a river. And you know, people commit suicide off there occasionally because, well, there's some jagged rocks right in the water because it's relatively shallow in that spot. That's why I was like, is it a stream? It's wide enough to be a river. So my dad had been walking and saw his brother riding his bike incoming, and it kind of like gauged how fast he was going. And he kind of glanced across the street real quick, ran across, hopped over to the side, and just like, whoof, right off the bridge. And then people like slammed on their brakes, like, oh god, this guy just committed suicide. No, he jumped off and lands right in front of his brother and goes, and his brother just fucking flies off his bike. And my dad loses. Yeah, that's Demon Chef. That's what I was talking about.
Yep.
So... my dad loses this shit laughing. He thought it was the funniest fucking thing. People lean over like, oh god, they're like, he's just dying laughing. Sees like the person on the ground, like my uncle on the ground and his bike there, and he's laughing. And he's like, you're an asshole. And the people are like, oh okay, like he didn't kill himself. All right, he just saw someone look over the bridge and sprint across the street and dive off. You know, like not something you see every day. And my dad being, 10 foot tall and bulletproof at the time, just goes like, it's only 2 stories, 3 stories, whatever, fuck it. I've fallen from worse. Like, oh man, all sorts of dumb shit. That's my family though. Like, that's the stuff that we do. Not so much anymore, because we're all fucking broken at this point. But
yeah, well,
we're
you got
not
good
that
stories for
smart.
later.
Exactly. Man,
I'm
the
just surprised. I'm just surprised you're all still alive.
We're
it
too
takes skill.
stubborn to die. That's what it is.
That too.
Yeah, just. Also, Canadian, built different, you know, like if you can survive
Just
snow
different.
taller than yourself, I'm pretty sure that you can handle most things. All right, like if you step outside, there's been times where you open up your door and go, literally can't leave today, and just close the door, call in sick. Hey, I'm literally snowed in. I can send you a picture if you want. Like, that's just what it's like where we live. So, which is funny considering I'm more south than like half the states. Because I'm on like the tail end of Ontario, but just because we're surrounded by the Great Lakes, there's like this cold front that always comes in from like the Northwest Territories and everything, and you know, like the other territories that are up there, and like we just get all this fucking that it's just like it's fucking -40, and then in the summer it's like it's +40, and we're like, I just don't want to exist anymore, right? Like we have such extreme weather changes where we live that it's just like, all right, fuck it, just if I die, I die. Like, we're just different, you know. So, stubbornness kind of comes with it. Plus, also, usually when we do stupid shit, we've been drinking. But so far, all the stories I've said, no drinking. Yeah. But yeah, the lovely female that I've been associating with lately, I told her that, you know, because she worries a lot. She's a mom. She worries about people, you know. They kind of, it's in your genes at that point. You just kind of like, I have activated extreme anxiety and worry mode. I have birthed life, and now I'm afraid for everyone's life because I understand how careful it needs to be taken, you know. So, you know, she's fantastic. And I was telling her some stuff. She was like, I'm just worried about it. Like, how do you manage this? I'm like, I just too stubborn to die, right? And she's like, okay, I'll hold you to that. I was like, yeah, wait till you hear stories about my childhood. And she's in stream right now listening, so she's probably sitting there like, this guy's fucking crazy. But you know, I ain't dead yet. Yet being the key word, but you know, stubbornness kind of prevails. Oh boy. So Emerald, do you got any interesting stories of things?
I mean, I'm relatively tame compared to all of that. I climbed a lot of trees in my childhood. We had that one tree in the backyard that I was the only one who was light enough to climb up. My mom got worried a lot because I just sat up in the trees so much. But yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm boring.
It's not boring. You've lived a very different life, that's all. It doesn't make it boring. I'm sure you have plenty of exciting things from like other parts of your life, whether it be like academics, whether it's like social circles, whether it's like hobbies that you've got. There's definitely interesting things about you. You just aren't stupid.
I mean,
Like,
I grew up. I grew up with a mom who works with children for a living, so she's very good at keeping the stupid out.
you got lucky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My
I
mom
got
just kind of
very
looked at me and
lucky.
went, he's eating dirt again.
Yeah, my
won't
mom
kill him.
also had 2 daughters, so the worst we got into was like running out into the woods and just playing, I don't know, making dirt cakes.
Well, there's not
Eating
any.
dirt.
Is there any like dangerous wildlife in where you live in Germany?
Not at all. Like, the woods were a tiny fenced-in forest next to where we lived, where not even deer lived. So,
Well,
the worst.
do you guys have like I know like there's obviously like wolves and shit in Europe, but like in your area, do you guys have any like wolves or like bears or anything like that or no?
Bears, I don't think so. We have some wolves around, like a few packs of wolves at places, but they don't really come close to humans very much. the most
Okay.
dangerous animals here is probably just wild boars. Or
That sounds a lot more dangerous, actually. That is way more dangerous than a wolf. Because they'll just look at you and go,
thing.
"You might make me food, but now you become the food." Like,
I
have
have
a
one
vengeance.
funny story.
Okay.
I have one funny story. So we used to go to like this zoo thing where they had an enclosure with wild boars. And because we went there so much, I know the smell of them. And that one time we went out for a walk, just outside going, was nice day, and we went into the woods, and suddenly there's that familiar smell. And I just turn around and see this pack of wild boars running across the path. And luckily it wasn't spring. They didn't have any like I don't know what babies with them.
Oh, piglets.
So they weren't dangerous for at that time, but God, my heart was racing.
I mean, understandably, like, I am more afraid of like a wild boar than I would be a wolf, because like I know how to handle fighting a dog, right? I don't have a great chance, but I have an idea, right? Like, I know how. I got it planned in my head. How the fuck do you battle like Horker? He just is a giant wall of meat running at you with no brakes. Like, you can't even like sidestep it, because all it does is just kind of veer, and it's big enough to still hit you. Like, ta-da! I downloaded Twitch. Nice. There you go. That's the lady friend I was talking about. Hey, don't forget tusks. Exactly.
Hello.
Like, just imagine it's already got you on its teeth, pretty much, right? So yeah, Tigress is the one that I'm kind of seeing at the moment. So I don't know how to handle that. That is just, number one, outweighs me. Number two, can outrun me. Number three, has a vengeance because I had bacon the other day. All right, like this fucker's got a they got a mission to go on, right? So I can't handle porkers. All right, but a wolf, I get it. You probably still outweigh me. You can still outrun me. But I know you're still a dog. And I know dogs bite onto the first bone that they're able to. They're also going to circle you in a pack, right? But they don't want a challenge. If you go to run, you fuck. But if you go look at it, go, alright, yo, let's go, Fido, right? Wolf gonna be like, you fucking stupid. Alright, let's try this. And then if he jumps at you, you gotta brace yourself, like 1 foot behind you. You gotta be like ready for like kung fu kind of thing. But you gotta like catch that weight on one arm, and you gotta pick which arm you want to lose. All right, because it's gonna bite and it's gonna fucking like German Shepherd your ass, like, you know, like you're like, oh fuck, I'm losing this arm. But you gotta like hold it, and you gotta like lift, and you gotta grab it by the balls and just yank. All right, because it's always gonna be a male that attacks you, and if it's not, punch really hard in the ribs, like. Because if it's the alpha that attacks you, because it's usually the alpha that'll circle first, or at least like one of the higher up in the pack, right? If you make a fight out of this thing, just like, all right, let's fucking go. The others are gonna be like, let's fucking watch this, and then you just go at it and just poof, and it goes, you know. The others go, oh shit, don't fuck with this guy. He might be small, but you know, you have a chance. Now, if they decide, hey, you just beat up Dad, we're all gonna eat you now, you fucked. But, you know, like, I have a plan. I can't even, like, what am I gonna do? Sidestep and German suplex a fucking swine, and then get its tusks stuck into the ground and go, time to spick roast him, and grab a stick and shove it down its ass? I mean, it's an idea. Can't do it, though. Absolutely no way. No amount of judo is gonna help you lift a pig. Like, hell no. Like... It ain't gonna help. No, you can't, like, shift the body weight that way. You'll snap your spine. Alright? Best you could do is just kind of, like, sidestep and try and punt it in the head, but that ain't gonna work. It's, well, fat. You know? Nothing. You cannot... You just can't fight a pig. Alright? And a pig can make you disappear. A wolf will leave your bones. Nobody finds you if a pig eats you. They eat the bones. So no, I would not fuck with a pig. Or a swine, or a boar, whatever you want to call it. You know, because pretty much you can take a domesticated pig and throw it out in the wild, and it will become a boar within, like, a month. Like, not exactly, but, you know. Like, they just adapt. It's like crazy. I couldn't even imagine that. But no, I was asking about, like, what, like, dangerous animals in your area. Because I was just saying, you said, you just went out into the woods and you guys would just play. Just run out into the woods and play. You do that here, you go missing. Like,
Yeah.
if a child just decides, I'm gonna go play in the woods today, bring your dog, and if you don't have a dog, you're not coming back. Alright? Because there's bears, and wolves, and coyotes, and a moose will right fuck you up if it feels like it. Alright? Hell, sometimes even the deer will fuck you up here. Like, no. Like, nah.
Around here, I'm much more scared of the humans than any wildlife.
I mean, that's fair. Like, that's anywhere. Like, I've been stabbed twice, alright? I haven't been fucked up by animals nearly as many times as I've been fucked up by people, so... that makes a lot of sense.
For me, I also think a human is more likely to attack than a random animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all situational.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Like, thinking about how few animals we have around here that would actually attack you. Because, like, Germany is 90% just fields and cities. And, like, a few forests here and there. So, humans are more likely to attack you than any animal is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to bring cryptids into it as well, though, not only do we got, like, everything else I just listed, occasionally, I think we actually probably do have boars. We probably have boars. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm sure that there's some pigs that have gotten out. I mean, it's a farming country, right? If we want to bring cryptids into it, we got motherfucking Bigfoot out there. We got Wendigos. We got Skinwalkers. We got, like, literally everything that's like, I'm gonna fuck you up. You're like, We got Goatman, you know. We got, like, Flesh Gates, you know. We got, like, all sorts of scary shit out here. It's like, If we want to bring even, like, that extra little bit of, oh no, you don't come back from the woods. Hell, there's even wild dogs, you know. Which, I mean, pretty much coyotes are kind of wild dogs, but it's, like, different because coyotes are coyotes and, well, dogs are dogs, but, you know, I mean, they can breed, but they're not the same, you know. Just like how, you know what I'm saying, you know, like domesticated dogs that are no longer domesticated type thing. Awoo, exactly, Micah. Awoo. Motherfucking awoo. Just get a good old... Imagine you out in the middle of the woods in the middle of the night, and you're just like, this was a bad decision. All you hear is, awa, awa. And you're like, oh, fuck. Like...
What the hell?
It's like a chihuahua sound. I'd be terrified of it. Awa, 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 awa. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna die. That thing's coming for my ankles. It's going for the Achilles heel. I'll bleed out. You know, like...
That shit probably has some weird disease that will kill you.
Nah, chihuahuas just want to kill everything. They're crazy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, also, chihuahuas are the closest domesticated animal, or closest domesticated dog to the gray wolf, believe it or not. So, it kind of makes sense why they want to fuck everything up. This little fucker of demise that wants to kill you and is a proud supporter of Taco Bell is the same, and I stand 6 foot, alright, and I'll stand up straight so you can see my actual height. Is the closest living relative that we have domesticated to a dog that stands this tall. Alright? Like, yeah, no. Fuck that. How? But yeah, no. They still got, like, it's like condensed rage, alright? Like, a gray wolf will straight fuck you up, but, like, a chihuahua has all of that in such a tiny, confined space. That's why they shake. They're like, I'm gonna fucking get them. Like, it's just there. Wolf x rat equals little dog. I mean,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, man. By the way, everyone, is my audio balancing okay now? I've been trying to, like, mess with it a little bit. because I have Emerald up at 200%. I had to lower Nacho so I could raise her up in the OBS because obviously she has to be quiet. It's nighttime for her. So
Yeah. It's now 1:30 a.m. and I should sleep.
yeah, sounds
I
good.
am not going to, but I should.
Sleep is overrated. Even though I say that before I have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm only keeping people
My-
up. Don't
my-
mind me.
my little sister threatened to force me to go out on a bike ride with her tomorrow, so I have to get some amount of sleep.
Well, I'm actually
Yeah.
pretty excited. I fixed my bike the other day, so now I'm able to like actually ride my bike. I mean, the weather needs to get a little bit better. It's supposed to be good this weekend. I don't know how warm it's gonna be tomorrow, but I know Sunday's gonna be nice. So my older brother was like, "Hey, I got my bike working," and then my other little brother, or my second oldest brother and my second youngest brother, no, absolute youngest, yeah, baby brother, were like, "Hey, you should go for a bike ride. Do it next week. You're free next week." And I was like, "I might be able to do Thursday," so that might be a thing I do. You know, go out, ride my bike a little bit more. I was in a t-shirt the other day.
Yay.
Today I was wearing a fucking coat, sweater, and everything, but Canada. You know. But yeah. It's been fun. So are you guys heading out or are you both sticking around? Because I know that you both have things to do.
I mean, I can stick around for quite some more time. My sleep schedule is fucked up.
Emerald said a swear. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've heard you swear before.
Oh no. I swear quite regularly.
Oh. Well, I don't think I've heard you
I-
swear before. Mind you, I don't hear you talk most of the time. So,
Yeah. I don't type out swears as much unless I'm really angry or really annoyed. But when I'm
that would
talking,
do
I
it.
don't
I
really
somehow
hold back.
managed to not annoy somebody in over a year.
Yeah, don't annoy me.
Swearity, no swearing Kappa. Oh no. Or no, swearty, no swirting. Okay, gotcha. How about you, Nacho? What are your plans? Are you gonna stick around for a little while longer? Or?
I was about to say, hey, we'll probably have to bounce here. Oh god, it's real.
Oh god, it's Rel. I gotta turn him down probably. Rel, can you talk for a sec so I can hear how loud you are?
Yes, sir. Trash,
Alright, cool.
sir.
There we go. I'm just making sure because, you know, I have everything set a certain way and then everything got mad fucked up today, so yeah. Hello, Noella.
I was sad you didn't respond to my meme, Trash.
I did actually on stream.
That makes it better.
Da 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 da. Yeah.
Ta-da!
It's
Ah,
a
there's
grumpy
Kitty.
cat. You're gonna talk to the people. Say hello.
Does not want to say
I
hello.
will scratch your butt. Say noise. This little Ewok doesn't want to talk.
That little Ewok.
Go ahead. Tell me this does not look like an Ewok.
I don't
She's an
know.
Ewok.
I'd have to see it in Ewok costume.
You see it in an Ewok costume?
It's wearing one.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's called fur. What true otaku? Hello, it has been a while. How you doing? Noella, what are you doing, baby? Well,
Hello.
did you come in here just to hurt yourself? Also,
No, I stubbed
Noella,
my
did
toe.
you? Why were you wet? I'm so glad I'm wearing gloves. Oh. I really hope I didn't just get cat piss all over my fucking hand.
Your hand was on its
shit.
ass.
I
Just
mean,
saying.
yeah, no, actually, this hand was under her, so that's probably. Cats don't. How were you wet? And she just walked away. She's like, I'm not a part of this anymore.
Your problem now.
Yeah, honestly. Good, how are you? I mean, I've been having like a lot of ups and then some extreme downs, and we're coming right back up that mountain. You know, we're living life. We ain't dead. Oh man, rip Rel. Why are we ripping Rel?
I
I
stubbed
don't
my
want to rip
toe.
Rel. Oh,
Try
that's
not
what
to do
happened.
that.
Okay, yeah. water
I
bowl?
hear that's
No,
bad for you.
her water bowl's over there. She came from over there.
Yeah, it's honestly not great. Ow.
Smell to hand to see. It
Yeah.
doesn't smell like anything. Maybe it was like placebo. My brain thought that it was wet, but it wasn't because I didn't see any moisture. I just felt it. It's the ghost of all the water I've killed.
Knees weak, palms are sweaty.
Mom spaghetti.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
Oh shit. Alright. Deaf and Ewok, thank you. Oh man, oh man. Cat sweats? Cats can't sweat, actually. That's why they pant. That is actually the exact reason that we are superior to most animals, is because we can sweat. So it allows us to just keep running. We're like, I got cramps. Actually, you can run through those, believe it or not. Like, that is a way of hunting. Just, yeah, it does suck. But I used to be a long distance sprinter. People are like, how do you sprint for so long? I'm like, you know that feeling of pain that you get? They're like, yeah. I'm like, ignore it. I'm like, what? Mind you, I'm also the same dumbass that's like, you can't lift that, it's too heavy. Yeah, I lifted it. Like, how? You were like, at the time, 115 pounds. I'm like, yeah, you know when your body says stop? Don't stop. Simple as that. And it's like, don't you like hurt? And I'm like, I'm going to later, yeah. Also, I'm proud of myself. I hit 150 pounds for the first time in my entire life. So that was pretty nice. I'm back down to about 140, but that kind of happens when you go 3 days without eating because you forget. And do that often because you just don't think about eating, you're working. So, but tomorrow's gonna be nice. Tomorrow's gonna be nice. My mom's making, she calls them loaded potatoes. It's potatoes with cream cheese, and sour cream, and cheese, and bacon, and garlic. It's fucking delicious. And then we're also getting some veggies with it. And then we're probably gonna have some kind of meat with it. It's essentially like poor man's filling meal, and it's really fucking good, right? Because it's healthy. Technically, the amount of cheese is like, I'm not gonna shit for 3 days, but it's amazing, right? So, and then Sunday, I'm gonna be hanging out with Tigress. She's gonna be making me a home cooked meal, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So yeah, 150. I wish I was around that weight. I mean, okay, so I spent the better half of 24 years at under 120 pounds. And since about December-ish, I've been putting on weight. And I got up to 125, hit 130. 135 was the most that I'd been in a long time, right? Other than, I guess technically when I was like 22, I want to say 22. Maybe 23, but I think 22 when I was working in heavy delivery. Hey, what's up, Mr. Bones? How you doing? I want to say 22, but I might have been 23 when I worked in heavy delivery. No, it's definitely 22. Definitely 22. I got up to 140 pounds, of which was the most to me, but that was also back when I was lifting shit all day, every day, right? So my body just put on muscle. And that was how I had Popeye arms. It was like, yeah, you couldn't see my bicep past this. And now, obviously, you can. And it's like, but this used to be like, out there. It was like so nice. I was like, Popeye! But I ate my spinach. That's why I need to eat more spinach. That's what it is. But, no, I hit 150 pounds recently. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't even know I was eating more. Turns out I'm not. I'm drinking more beer.
Ah, yes. The bane of all German people. The amount of beer you consume.
Yeah, but see, now, here's the thing. In Canada, we can drink like a keg and we'll still be thirsty. There's just...
Yeah.
we
beer
just drink.
I mean, beer is just
beer belly? I
bread
don't got a
with
beer belly,
liquid
actually.
with alcohol.
Like...
I miss me some good German beers, though.
I actually don't got a beer belly at all. I'm actually starting to get back my hourglass figure. I mean, I kind of bulked out this way, which kind of sucks. But, and I say bulk even though it's not bulk at all, but to me it is. I used to be, I was nice and shapely. Now I'm like, I'm a fucking rectangle because I have muscle. And I'm like, it happens, I guess. But no, like, it's just like weight is going on me, and I'm like, not bad. And then I've been like working on shit and lifting things, so obviously getting stronger. So not as strong as I used to be, but still strong enough that when my roommate, who was this tiny, cute little thing, so she's like, you want to go? I'm like, all right, let's go. And she's like, all right, let's go. And then just pick her up, throw her in a snowbank, and she's like, and you go to the gym? She's like, fuck you. I'm like, she's like, you sit on a computer all day. How? And I'm like, just stronger than you. Like, again, that thing in your brain where it goes, stop, it hurts. Just do it anyways, and just move the heavy thing. And you weigh 120 pounds. You don't weigh as a heavy thing. My brain doesn't register anything under 20 pounds, so 100 isn't that much more. It is, but, you know, it's not. So, that's why, when we have to move our plow for our truck, which we're gonna need to do soon, if my dad needs someone to lift it, doesn't ask the roommates, doesn't ask my mom, might ask a friend if they're over, but he just goes, hey, can you come lift the plow? Yeah, sure. It's not like a 500-600 pound plow with the kit attached to it. Just, fuck, you better attach that quick. Like, he's like, yeah, that's fine. So, it took 4 of us to get it into the back of the truck, and then bring it home. When we got it home, you want to move this? Yep. Walk over to this, like, boom. But it took 4 of us just kind of, because it made sense at the time. And then he's like, I've got the really stupid one that doesn't mind hurting himself. Use him, even though he's the only one that doesn't work in any form of like manual labor anymore. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, One True Otaku, are you still here? Guys, what have you been up to? I haven't seen you in like 2 years.
Ew.
You're crazy? I'm not crazy. I'm stupid. There's a difference. You can predict crazy. You can't predict stupid. Alright, like...
I don't know, that depends.
No,
But
because
think of it
even if
terms
you're
like
predicting
this.
the dumbest thing possible, the stupid person will do something stupider.
True, but people tend to pick on the stupid people, not so much the crazy ones.
Well, crazy one will kill you. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas a stupid one will just cry.
Or do
Just
something
don't insult
stupid,
me.
they just want to watch.
Or they won't understand it.
Yeah, that too.
Which is usually how I get by. Someone will say something really like rude to me and I'll be like, okay. And there's like, aren't you offended? I'm like, should I be? Oh shit. Oh no. Oh man. But Rel, my man, you've been here silent. What have you been up to?
Blinding
himself.
myself. Yeah, literally.
What? What?
What? No.
He's hurting himself.
Well, you see, I bought some new lights and I've been
Yeah,
trying
actually,
to get
yeah,
them
you
set
did.
up.
You did walk in. You joined the call and then immediately hurt yourself.
I stubbed my toe on my desk. It happens.
How? No. Do you have a standing desk?
No.
How the fuck? Should you not be
Carefully.
seated?
Well, I had to. This desk, it used to be closer to the wall, but these new lights I bought have this big ass power adapter, so I had to pull the desk out a little more. And I usually swivel, and it's not where it's expected to be, so my toe hit it, you know?
Okay, so it was a spin stub. It wasn't an actual, like,
Well, no, I kicked it pretty hard.
well, yeah, but it was from spinning, right?
Debatable. Try not to do that. Here's
This
bad
dumbass just swung his legs under his chair and kicked the fucking table, didn't you?
Pretty much.
I'm just, like, imagining, like, the people that are, like, sitting on, like, the side of, like, a bridge, and they're just kind of, like, swinging their feet like this. And then, like, they just go for that one really large kick. And he just fucking did that under his desk and just full sended. Just, ah!
Jag, you're it.
Oh, man. Just realized you're not AF anymore? Hobby streams? Wait, what?
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 What? Yeah.
What are you yelling about, girl? Wow. Wow. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but Micah, what you mean? What you mean? Affiliate? Oh, I got rid of my affiliate status. I fucking got rid of that. That's garbage. Fuck that. Hell no. Okay. And I will give you the quick rundown why. I just broke something I'm not supposed to break.
And you're starting to sound like real.
I'll pay attention. No, I'll pay attention next time. That step right there. So, the Twitch affiliate status is one of the worst possible things you could possibly do for your streaming career. Now, if we're going to use just a $5 figure as an example, all right, here in Canada, a Twitch sub is actually $7. All right, what are you doing? What are you doing? You just beating up the desk? You want to come up? You want to be in the background? What a bitch. So, if we use a $5 figure, just as an example, alright? Because, again, in Canada, a sub on Twitch is like $7 in tax, alright? It's $5 plus tax for a tier 1 sub, alright? And Twitch gets, or actually I would get $2.50, alright, of that $5. Twitch gets $2.50 plus tax, okay? Just so I can have some emotes on stream. If you have better TTV, and if you're using Twitch, you should be using better TTV anyways. I have more emotes on better TTV. I have 30 total emotes, as opposed to my 7. What was it, 7 or 8? 7 that I had as an affiliate. And as an affiliate, alright. yeah, see, they still work. Alright, so I stepped on the thing I said I wasn't going to step on again. Oh, actually, the thing I broke doesn't matter. Okay, cool. I broke the part that was attached to it that I was going to break off later, so I broke the thing I planned to break. So, awesome.
It wasn't a piggy clock, was it?
No, that little light that's in the background over here that's shining over here.
No.
Kind of doing this. It had like two little plastic things on the back of it that held the cord in place. I popped those off the back of it so I could move the cord longer, and they just stayed on the cord, so I just snapped one of them. So, as a Twitch affiliate, your entire branding is owned by Twitch. They can choose to completely remove everything from your channel if they want to. They own your likeness and your content, alright? And not just like, oh, you're streamed for 24 hours. No. They own your branding, right? It is in the contract. And if we're using that $5 figure, I get $2.50. You spend $5 plus tax. If you use PayPal, you spend exactly $5, no tax, and I get $4.70. I nearly double my money, you spend less money, and more of the money that you want going to the streamer goes to the streamer instead of, like, you know, Amazon, who already make a shit ton of money and are treating Twitch like it's, you know, more of a business than a platform, right? They're just trying to get your money. Think about it. You spend bits, 2 cents for 1 bit. Because if you spend $10, you get $5 in actual bits. Okay? So, they're making 50% on everything. Now, YouTube only takes 30%. Facebook takes, well, okay, there's parts of Facebook that do, but Facebook takes literally 0 of the money that you get to you, except for on, like, 2 specific things, alright? So, Twitch is just trying to get your money, right? Twitch is great and all, you know, it's a platform that I started on. Not really, but, you know, it's the one that I started streaming on, and as like a gaming kind of thing, and what we're doing right now. So it works for that. But if you use strictly PayPal, I get that money immediately, right? Or I guess technically in 2 days after it goes into my account, right? But I have access to it immediately, right? I can buy things through just my PayPal wallet, so I can technically have it immediately. But on Twitch, you have to hit $100 USD, right? And that has to be within, say, just March, right? From March 1st until March 31st, you have to make $100 minimum in order to get paid on April 15th, or 14th, 15th, 16th, whatever they choose for you. And if you don't hit that, you don't get that payout once you hit 100. Say if you hit 100 on April 1st. No. You won't. You have to wait and get over 100 in all of April, from April 1st till the 30th, and then on May 15th you get that payout. And then if you have it either sent directly to deposit or you have it through a check, you're cool, you're fine. But if you have it sent to PayPal, now PayPal takes its percent, so you lose even more money. See the issue here? From a financial standpoint, it makes a lot more sense to strictly just have PayPal and label it as tips, because tips are non-refundable, because that is something that you gave in good spirit. Donations can be returned. That is why there's a legal disclaimer on anything that I have my, PayPal linked to. And I don't want people to be spending their money on me if they can't afford it, right? That is something I will always stand by. I do not want you to give me money if you cannot afford to give me money. I do not want you to give me money just because you think it's what you're supposed to do. I do not want you to give me money just because it's like expected in some kind of way as a part of Twitch, and that's how you've misunderstood it. That's not how it is. It shouldn't be that way. I only, yes, this is my job, and getting funds is great. But I would never want anyone to put themselves in a position of harming their own self with financially just because they want to support me, right? I don't want anyone to ever waste money that they could use for something better. Say that they needed to pay a bill, or they needed food, or they needed, anything like that, right? I don't want them to waste that money, right? If someone were to send me, say for example, Nacho, the 70 that he sent me earlier, right? If you were to send that, and then later on he went, oh shit, I'm short on money, I needed to get food for my cat or something like that, right? I would refund him the whole fucking 70. Immediately. I would just send it right back. Because even though my thing says no refunds, there is a difference. If it is an actual, oh fuck, right? Then yeah. And I know Nacho isn't the type to just be I'm gonna charge him back, fuck this guy, right? But that's why if anyone that I don't recognize gives money, I leave it in my PayPal in case they go to chargeback, because then it just goes right back, because I don't feel like getting fucked over. What are you doing? What are you yelling about? Is that so?
If I may interject for a moment.
Yes, of course.
Why?
Any money you spend on Twitch, I get a cut of.
Okay, yeah, shut up. You work at Amazon. We don't care. What's up? What are you yelling for? No, Ewok.
Learning has occurred.
Palkia, best Pokemon? Prove me wrong? Alright, TP. You want to know how I prove you wrong? Because Rattata. Rattata was the OG purple and white colored Pokemon. And Palkia, just a knockoff, man. Want to be called a legendary? Pfft. What are you? What, time or whatever? Space? Who even cares? It's 4th gen. Alright. The only good thing to come out of 4th gen was Gibble. Because he's cute and he's a shark. Alright. And everyone knows that 4th gen Pokemon are literally, and I mean literally, just Digimon without weapons. Alright. Look at their designs. Straight up a Digimon. Boom. But Palkia is big PP dragon. But Rattata could kill it with Ice Beam. Big thonk there, but see, I got better taste in Pokemon than you. That was the sweetest meow. Yeah, she's a little weirdo. But yeah, so being a Twitch affiliate is one of the worst things you can do. And now I multi-stream. So I'm currently streaming to Twitch, YouTube, DLive, Trovo, Mob Crush. When I can eventually figure it out, Facebook, because I don't want to spend money to be able to stream to Facebook on a page that has no following. Just makes sense to me. I'm not going to stream to my personal account, because that's a really bad idea. I don't need people, well, because I don't understand fully how it works. I don't know if you're able to use a pseudonym or something like that when you go into a Facebook stream. I've never done it. But I assume it gives people's real name instead of a username like everything else over here. I don't want people in my real life having their names given out. That just makes sense to me, right? Especially considering that's just an easier way to find out who I actually am in real life and where I live, which isn't that cool, no? Because that would make my Facebook a lot more discoverable. So no thanks.
Yeah.
I don't feel like getting doxxed again or having, you know, another stalker situation. So, yeah, no.
Oh, what?
It's not a fun time. But, yeah. That is why I'm not doing the whole personal Facebook thing. Yeah, owning all of my own branding. Like, literally, the way that the Twitch contract is set is, like, they own everything that is your branding if you have that contract. Sorry, all of the commands are fucked up right now. All of my commands. I recently fixed my computer, so I still have to fix everything. I'm really sorry. I will count it as one hug, and I don't actually have the counter anymore, so I'll need to keep that in the back of my head.
Fix it.
But dude, you know how much effort it is to script a fucking bot?
Yeah.
That's time I don't got time to waste on. Fuck that. I got other shit. Like,
Well,
I could be
why don't?
looking at
why don't
anime
you just
titties
use
or
an
something,
already
man.
scripted
That's a
bot?
lot more important than scripting a bot for Twitch.
Oh, why wouldn't you just use an already scripted bot?
Well, because I like having control of everything. Instead of being like, oh man, I'm gonna use the same thing everyone else has, and I want it to have like the name that I choose, and I want it to have the full control that I have, and that I want to have it so that certain things happen at certain times, and I have it all written down somewhere on a file that hopefully didn't get corrupted. Yep. Like the Wind Waker save file.
Well, you could always just speedrun back up to where you were.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm gonna be doing. Probably after
Okay,
stream
skip
today
one.
or tomorrow. So, what are you looking at me for? What did I do? What did I do? You wanna come here? You wanna come here? You wanna come here? I'm going to grab you now. It is Ewok time! It is now time for Cat. And I've made a very terrible decision because now she is on my headphones and they're slowly being pulled out of my ears.
Side effects may include.
Is hearing truly important to you, right?
I mean, I do need to hear you guys to have a conversation with you.
Perhaps.
She does not seem happy. Wait. Never
I
mind, she's
figured
fine.
that by this point we'd just be able to contact each other telepathically.
Well, that is something I never want with you.
Damn, tough crowd.
Why do you always make this more difficult? Just let me put you down. She's like, I
it's
will
like the cat was-
sprawl.
The cat was glowing.
It's the filter still. It's like
I
any
know.
white, when it gets close to it, just kind of... Swear to God, if you bite my headphones. I was gonna let you up on the thing that you're not supposed to be up on. But I guess not.
Consume.
I also almost just walked into my fucking mic. Because I'm not used to it being here, obviously. But yeah. Ah, well. So, I did have an idea, though. And I have no idea how to do it. But I had an idea. I see that people can go live on TikTok. Okay? And again, I don't know how it works. I know that you can go live on Instagram. What if I set up like a camera where it's like, you know, like 16:9, not, or no, 9:16, not 16:9, like how all
Nice.
this is, like phone screen. I got hiccups, these hurt. Okay. What if I set it up like that, and then I have like gameplay up at the top, and then I have like a face cam as a larger thing beneath it? Do you think people would watch that? Because I have not seen anyone do that. Fuck my throat. Oh god. Oh, daddy. But that was a question to the three of you, by the way.
Contemplating.
I mean, I deleted both Instagram and TikTok off my phone, so I'm the
Well,
wrong
congratulations,
person
you're
to
doing
ask.
better in life than we are.
I never had them to begin
You
with.
don't have a terrible distraction.
My current distraction is Twitter and Discord. That's enough.
You know, the less social media you have, though, the better your life probably will be. So
Yes.
I kind of can't do that because my whole job is social media, but I can almost guarantee you I'd be so much happier if I didn't have to deal with constant dopamine chase and you know, please give me the endorphins in my brain. I just want someone to like my status. You know, like. Yo, TP, what are you up to today? Also, yes.
No, I just don't post on any social media. I'm like 90% lurker, just looking at fan art mostly.
Big anime
So
titties,
I think
feel
I'm doing quite well.
you. Well, for example, though, because I know you like Minecraft streams, and I'll probably get back to doing those at some point. If it were to be like the top of the screen, right, is Minecraft. Like, obviously the 69 point of it being not like stretched or skewed in any way, just the top part, and then the face cam is beneath it. Do you think that that would be a watchable thing? Because obviously you would be on like TikTok and Instagram Reels kind of thing for the personality more than the gameplay, but then you could still kind of see it. It's the same as like when you watch YouTube without making it full screen on your phone. It looked the same.
Yeah, I think it would be watchable, but I don't know how many people would watch it.
Yeah, see, my main thing is like I'm always looking for things that other people aren't doing to be able to do it, you know, and stand out a little bit and see if it'll like work.
I mean, either no one has thought about doing that before, or it doesn't work and people have done it before, but either way you won't know until you tried.
Exactly what I'm thinking, so I will need to figure out a way to stream to TikTok through my computer, and then also separate that stream to go to Instagram at the same time. But if I can figure it out, I mean, it'd be easy enough to set up everything because just I have 2 vertical monitors. Have one as like pretty much the OBS capture, and the other one I could just use for whatever the fuck else. I don't know. But like I could play the game on the main one, so in theory it worked, I think. Probably, hopefully.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like a good idea to me.
Well, I don't care about your
Sound.
so.
Oh.
No.
I
I'm sorry,
can-
Rel. I always harp on you, man.
Can you stream, like, what can you stream to Instagram? I don't
Well,
know
Instagram doesn't use
well
OBS and
enough.
stuff. It uses its own encoder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can stream to it using what's it called? Oh god, it's something lemon. I don't know. You're able to use OBS to stream using a third
Oh,
party.
okay.
Yeah. So I'd assume that the same thing would work for TikTok as well. So
Yeah. Seems like a pain to set up.
but if it gets attention and it works, at least that's my thought process on that. It's like, always gotta
seems
find
like
something interesting.
that, yeah. Seems like something that would catch people's attention if they see it.
Yeah. Maybe it'll just be like, end of stream today. We're done streaming today type thing, and that's like, all right, but I'm gonna be swapping over to doing like a Instagram, TikTok stream. So pick your side or whatever, and then go and watch it there. Right? We're just gonna be doing this today, right? So I think that'd be a kind of an interesting concept, because then you swap from like the main platforms onto like the handheld ones. So everyone's like, all right, we're getting ready to go to bed, and then they just watch it on their phone in bed. See, now you just kind of bring your audience to another spot. You get more following on there. And it's like, oh shit. And then people go, who is this guy that's on TikTok that just came out of nowhere? Oh, he's interesting. Let's keep watching him. And then you mention your other streams on that stream. And then they come back. And then, yeah. Mutual growth. You network with yourself. I don't need no collabs. I'm my own special person.
You're just making more things you can control.
I mean, you gotta remember, I've got 6 YouTube channels. I've got 2 Twitter accounts. I've got 3 Instagram accounts. I've got however many platforms I'm streaming to right now. I think it's like 5 or 6. And then I've got a Facebook page. And then I've got my Storyfire. And then I've got... I don't even remember what else. Like, technically I've got a TikTok. I don't use it yet. I just, well, I consume on it. I don't create on it. So I mean, there's all that. I mean, I've already got a lot going on. I'm adding a few dozen more things. Oh, and the Discord that I want to eventually make like super fucking busy. I've got so many ideas for it. It's just like I need to focus on main shit and then secondary shit. And unfortunately, Discord is kind of like a tertiary thing. I need to be making better content before I can focus on expanding our community, because like, we've already got a great community, right? So it's just going to be a lot of like keeping things organized and well maintained, and then having like I want to have like weekly meetings with like the mods, or at least the ones that, you know, are able to kind of do that thing in the server. That way we can like maintain things, but there's not a need for that yet because, well, the server isn't active enough to need that. But one day I would like to like have like at least 1 or 2 events in the Discord every week, like maybe karaoke night, maybe like a little gaming tournament or something like that. And it'd be really interesting and it'd be fun, you know. And then I also want to have it so like there's what? Sorry, what?
We shall form a council.
Yeah, you're already on it. It's called the mod team.
That's right.
Ta-da.
That's right. I have fallen to the dark side. Oh man, yeah. There's a lot I've got planned that I want to do. So it's kind of crazy. And then I'm also trying to maintain a real life social life. And I want to be getting out more. Like I want to find at least like 1 day a week that I can leave the house and just like do shit. Right. That's why I'm swapping to Fridays, because I want Saturday, Sunday together, instead of having it Thursday, Friday together, and then Sunday off. I want Saturday, Sunday together because most people I know have Saturday, Sunday off. So it's like I'm my own boss. I pick my fucking hours, right? So I just hang out with them on those days. Also, my neck really used to crack. That really hurt. I just hate
Heard that one.
Heard that.
Yep. We the cancel? Oh, well, I mean, you're a Twitch mod. That's a little different. I'm talking about Discord mods, but you know. Which, honestly, at some point, I'm probably going to have them pretty much like the same integrated team. Just because it makes the most sense. They know the rules of everything. Rather than like, oh, this is okay over here, it's not okay over here type thing. But I just like bugging Vex too. I just like harping on my fucking mods. Like, yes, my unpaid interns.
I don't get paid enough for this, man.
You don't get paid at all.
Paid?
At least you're on the list.
Wait, you guys get paid?
You guys are getting paid.
I'm not just sitting over here like, wait a minute, I pay him.
Pay for the privilege.
Yeah. Could you imagine if I was that fucking narcissistic? You pay for the privilege to be in my presence. Like, fuck that.
I mean, there's ways to do that.
Yeah, it's called OnlyFans. Yeah, if you become my top tier patron, I'll hop on a Skype call with you. Skype, because I only use that to be able to talk with weirdos like you. But, you know.
Oh, God.
How many seconds does it take to ban the entire chat? Wow, oh no. Best I've seen was 10 seconds.
Don't ban me, please.
3 subs. Oh no.
Go for gold, champ.
Y'all fucking crazy.
I will allow you to follow my OnlyFans. once.
For a price.
For a price.
If you want to follow, it'll cost you a monthly subscription of $27.82.
Is it really that
I
much?
fail 1 month by even a day. It doubles.
I would.
What type of
think
content do you have on there?
like
None yet,
100 or
but you'll be
something.
waiting.
None yet, but you will see.
You will like it.
Hang on, is it really that
Please
much
support
to
me. My
subscribe
dad
to an
stopped paying all
OnlyFans?
my bills 3 months ago. No. Oh god, he said get a real job. I did this. I have currently made $27.82.
He said get a real job, so I got this.
Oh god. Oh. I think there's like a special place in hell for people as stupid as us, Ro.
It's called the throne.
It's called the throne. Satan
He's
goes,
not wrong.
yep, you've got the dunce cap to sit in the throne. There you go. It's a fucking like retired ass like McDonald's like booster seat for a child.
Straight to the bottom.
There you go. It's like one from like the 80s. Still got like all like the snot on it, you know.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's like got like 46-year-old fucking spit up on it. You know, it's developed into its own entity.
Oh no.
Yeah, the barf like got its own Satan. Gonna try that one again. You know,
Words.
the barf developed its own sentience. You know, like that was what.
There
it
you go.
Yeah, I see. It took me a second. I had to reboot. You know. Oh, man. Please don't come to hell. Oh my god, rip. Fucking hydration master over here with that water jug. It's only 8 pounds. Fuck, man. Come on. Is that also how I work out? Because I don't have my weights in here at the moment.
Close enough.
It's actually, or when it's full, it's heavier than the weight that I was using. Because the weight that I was using was 7.5 pounds. Was at full, it's 8 pounds. And literally, I would just sit there for like hours at a time while I'm like working on stuff or watching anime or YouTube or just in like a meeting. I would just be sitting there and I'd like curl up and then I'd just like slowly bring it down and then twist my arm and then hold it straight back and then just like really slowly. And I'd do that just for fucking hours, right? Once his arm starts hurting, you know, do a couple more reps, swap arms, do the exact same thing with the other side. Once it starts hurting, swap arms, right? After a little while, when I had the weight rather than this, put them behind your head and just kind of like up and down type thing, you know? Or, I mean like one and then just like hold your hands like that, but like behind your... I'm wearing a dress shirt so it's not going to work well, but like behind your head, just like really slowly go up and down. So, that was what I used to do. And then I stopped having my weights in here because, you know, my roommate was using them because, you know, she actually works out and I just kind of did it because I was bored. And also wanted to get some strength back because I had a fractured wrist, so... what's poppin', BB Floyd? What's poppin' is we had some fun shit happen today. We reached our goal, so we're gonna be doing the drunk chess probably like 5 weeks from now. But I mean the goal has been reached. We're now gonna be doing Ape Out again. Thank you, Nacho.
Yep.
But yeah, we're gonna be Ape Out will be our next goal. So when we end up hitting another $100, you know, we're gonna be doing that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Gonna have a fantastic time. You know. It be what it be. So, yeah. Ooh, got some crackety cracks up in here. Alright. So, what do we want to talk about now? Because we've talked about being mauled to death by both boars and wolves, jumping off of bridges, running through the woods as Bigfoot, ideas for TikTok, the amount of stress that I've been through recently, and we've talked about food, of which I'm actually getting really fucking hungry now that I'm thinking about it. God damn it. I need to like stop thinking of food, because every time I think of food I go, I'm hungry. And then I'm like, fuck. And then, yeah. Forget who it was that sent me food earlier. Or not sent me food, but sent me a picture of food, and then I was like, I'm hungry. And they're like, that sucks.
There was
was.
a bowl of Lego bricks in that picture I sent you.
Okay, I know. I'm not even kidding. I actually did describe the picture, and I said it was a bowl of Lego bricks. This motherfucker gonna eat it like cereal.
Yeah. Emerald has returned. Welcome back.
My Discord decided to die.
It said no.
I said, not today. No, not for you.
No.
No. Oh, guys,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna show
no,
you something
no.
really cute. Okay, I'm gonna show you something really cute.
This
Eat
just
the
turned into
baby.
like an ASMR.
Eat the baby.
She's asleep.
Eat the
That
cat.
one has confiscated your chair. Whereas mine has confiscated my lap.
But yes, she is asleep. I should wake her up. Because, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. But, oh god, that shine is whack. Never mind. Yeah, that makes me look greasy as all hell. I hate this filter. I don't want to be close to the camera. Because I just become shiny and gross.
The closer you get to the
Clean.
camera, the more Italian you become.
I was gonna say Mr.
Shut the
Clean,
fuck
but
up. Alright.
Mr.
Pretty much, I
Clean,
got a
Mr.
couple
Clean.
cuts on my head. Cause she jumped off my face onto her cat tree in my sleep. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭. Boy, that's a bold title you got there. Yeah, well, let's hear your Pokemon opinions. I got better Pokemon opinions than you. My taste of Pokemans is gooder. Let's hear it. I already beat Palkia with a Rattata earlier, so I mean, you guys notice? TP stopped replying after he hugged me. He was like, fuck. Man's got a point. Rattata could kick the shit out of Palkia. But yeah, alright, let's hear your Pokemon opinion. I'll win. I'll fight you on this one. I got a better taste of Pokemon than anybody. Guarantee you.
Round one.
No, this will be round 2.
Yeah.
Alright. Volcarana's design is great. I mean, it's great if you like things being overly complicated. Have you ever met Rattata? He's a rat. He's cute. He's got a curly tail. It's purple. Often, Rattata that you find are male. Now, this little Rattata's, alright? Now, I know there's a 50-50 on it. I know Rattata's always 50-50, alright? But, now hear me out. Every Rattata that you're probably ever going to catch is more than likely male. Because even though the game says it's 50-50, in first gen, the game will always lean towards male Pokemon for some weird scripted reason for the first, I think it's 27 or 28 Pokemon. I don't know why, it just does. So you're more than likely going to find it. So you're going to get a male Rattata that's purple, alright, back in the 90s. You know what was back in the 90s? Being openly gay wasn't as accepted, right? That's just how the world was, right? And Rattata was the first step in that, alright? It was like, yeah, this is a feminine color. I get it. But hear me out. Doesn't matter, alright? But what's your Volcarona do? Looks like somebody's DeviantArt OC, alright? No. He's got a cute rat who can learn Hyper Fang, Super Fang, Shadow Ball, and Ice Beam. You've just beat every Pokemon in existence. I rest my case. I'm gonna wait for literally everyone that comes in. I'm just gonna hit him with fucking Rattata. Like,
I'm not even gonna try.
this is
beating
probably
that.
weird for you guys because you don't know my stream title if you haven't checked, but it's my taste in Pokemon, or my what the fuck is my stream title? Or better taste
My
in Pokemon
taste
than
in
you?
Pokemon is better than you! Exclamation point.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Pokemans.
So, I mean, yeah, how's it going, Wim? Did you like being destroyed the second you came in? I like that I could just go off like weird fucking like improv tangents about Rattata and just make it better than anything. I'm waiting for someone to give me like a close call with it though. It was an experience. Glad I could help.
I'm trying to think of all the Pokemon I know, but I can't come up with anything. I don't remember the English names or the fun facts about them.
Yeah, that must be difficult for you. Like, you know them all by different names.
The funniest thing is that I played like 2nd gen in German. Then I played Pokemon Go in English, and now I play like the newest generations, half German, half English.
Oh no.
So my brain is
knowing
just
anything
so
about Pokemon.
confused.
Yeah, that would be confusing. I know that German has some like really interesting names for some of the Pokemon though. Like if it's read in like the German word but in English, it's just like what the fuck, you know? I mean, obviously to you it's normal, right? But to like people that don't know German, they're like, what? Like, oh, I forget which one it was. So because we have like flea markets and such here, it's cheap to just kind of import foreign cards, especially back in like the early 2000s. And like you would have kids and they're like, yeah, look at all these new Pokemon cards. I'm like, that doesn't say Caterpie. Where did you get these fake cards? No, they're just imported, right? So like there were so many times that we just had like random foreign cards mixed in with our like normal English ones. And some of the names you just look at it like, huh? What? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, but that must be really confusing because you're like, that was not the name for that a week ago, you know? Like,
Yeah, it's bad. Like I don't play much Pokemon at the moment, but when I used to, it got really confusing, especially when you went online and then everyone was talking in English, and then you're just like, which Pokemon was that again? I don't remember. Especially, like, I think there's a bunch of German Pokemon names that sound like they're English, but the English name is something completely different.
that's usually
So
how it
you
ends
just,
up.
yeah. I just need to switch everything over to English already, but for some reason I always forget to.
Yeah, why don't you speak American? What's going on with you over there? I sounded way more Canadian than I normally do in order to try and be American. Wow. Alright, wing ding up in my brain.
Wow, indeed.
What language do you think in? Comic Sans?
Comic saying.
That's a
Wingdings.
font. I'm aware. Oh no. God damn. My life. This is my life now. I have made a profession of my stupidity. I'm kind of proud of it. I'm also incredibly disappointed in myself.
It's a talent.
Honestly,
You
it
should
must
be
be.
proud of
I haven't met
yourself.
anyone else this like let's say gifted for lack of better phrasing. In so many different ways. Eccentric might be another word. Special, rides in the back of the short bus might be another way of putting it. And I've made a job out of that. I've made it my future that I can't come back from because it's documented. And it's on the internet and it's never gonna go away.
It is stuck
Yeah.
here.
Yep, that is my life. It looks so bad having this spot right here blank because I didn't put the timer on this stream. And I didn't set like the timer date or anything over there. Well, shit. I have failed.
You should just make the whole thing go away at this point.
Can be what? Rel, would you like to try and speak English once more? I know I fail at it from time to time, but that
I'm
was even
sorry,
worse than me.
I was stretching at the same
Sorry,
time.
I was kicking my fucking desk again.
Yeah, so, so why don't you just make the entire top bit go away, and then you don't have to look at it.
You notice where the chat goes, right?
Beneath it.
Sorry, my shoulder was like slowly dislocating, so I had to like pop it out, pop back in. But no, the chat goes up to that bar, and then above that bar is where the event box is. And that top bar is also attached to the bottom bar, same thing. But it honestly just doesn't look right if it's full screen without something. Man, I've tucked in my shirt so many goddamn times in the past 5 minutes. I'm also starting to freeze down here still. Turn on the heater. Well, it's just the.
Also,
She's like, okay, let's get it. Nice.
Also, as much fun as this was, it's 2:30, and I will probably get woken up at like 9. So I'm gonna head off and actually sleep.
Well, thank you for hanging out for so long. It was nice actually getting a chat with you again.
Indeed.
I'm gonna try and join more streams if I'm actually awake.
Well, hopefully soon I might be swapping my schedule back to late at night. So 11 p.m. until 2 a.m., which for you is 5 a.m. to 8 a.m.
So I get to watch You Right when I wake up. That will be fun.
Yeah, back to what it used to be. Yeah. I might be doing that. I don't know when, but we're testing out with just swapping my Saturday stream to Fridays, and then eventually moving the times ahead, and then eventually I'm going to be streaming 5 days a week instead of 3, and it'll be different things every day. So,
yeah.
But that's like long term kind of thing. So
yeah, I mean I'm sticking around for as long as I can until you ban me from everywhere.
I can't do that. You're one of my like longest running subs that was on the channel before I got rid of subs. I can't be doing that. You were one of 3 people that came from or that stuck around from a raid of like. Why is my heater being so loud? That is weird.
Burner.
So out of like what was it, like 600 something people, 3 of you stuck around for a while, and you're the only one that's still around. You know? Nah, you're kind of important. You're our little hidden gem. All right, you're our emerald. All right, you're like the currency that is like incredibly hard to find in the actual like world, but then also like if I can go and find a guy that goes, I might be able to give him some paper, and then I get to see you. So, for those who don't know, Emerald joined from when Good Times with Scar raided me back like a year and a half, 2 years ago. I was playing Minecraft, and she stuck around. I don't know why, but she did, because I was much worse at streaming back then. There was absolutely no reason for her to stick around.
You are the only person from back then that I still watch.
Poor Scar.
Everyone else.
You hear that, Scar? I took her.
Yeah.
I still
but
watch
I
her,
also switch interest a bunch, so.
Yeah, I get that.
So,
all right, well, you have a good night.
Everyone.
And we will
talk
see you
to
again.
you all some other time. Bye bye.
Bye, we love you.
And she's gone.
And she's gone. Alright, now we can actually pick on Rel and not feel bad about it, because there's now not a girl in the chat.
What? Does that have to do with anything?
Oh, we try and be slightly gentlemanly. Hey, Vex, you're the one that didn't hop up in the voice call. You're also one of the only ones keeping chat alive, so I mean, that is your call.
This is true.
She's like, I don't have the roll. Bro, how do you stub your toes sitting down? Because we already showed it. He was doing like the little foot thing when you're like hanging off like a bridge and you're like, yeah. And you go for that one really like long thing. And he did that just full fucking send under his desk. We already went over
I'm
this.
something of a tactical stow-tubbing genius.
One might say he's an expert.
Or a fucking dunce.
Just look at the way I played chess with trash. I mean, just...
Did you not say, I'm gonna destroy you, and then got decimated?
And I did. You were auto-bound to white, so I won by default.
No.
Yeah.
That was.
How short are your
entertaining.
legs to do that? Don't question his shortness.
Hang on, I got.
Especially you of all people, Rex. Come on. Aren't you small too? Fuck.
Hang on, let me find my tape measure.
Let me find my tape measure. Oh, yep, there's my mark next to the 2.5. Alright, gotta stand that out farther though. I swear to God, if he's actually grabbing a tape measure. Yeah, but I don't stub my toe while sitting. But do you full send your legs under your desk? Does that do it? Of course, I'd assume that do it, because that's what it did for him. Yeah, you full send? So you just give it that whole like arc and just swing up and kick the bottom of your desk? That's wild. Couldn't do that. My legs would be on the ground.
Update. I could not find my tape.
It's okay, Rel. We'll believe you whatever you say.
I don't know.
Welcome back, Tigers. Rel's like, I am 6'7". No, I don't believe you. But you said no. But I'm tall.
Oh wait, there it is. Ah, it was right in front of me.
Yeah, sitting right next to the lube, right?
Actually, it was sitting right under my monitor, right next to my new key light. But...
I was trying to be funny, saying that you measure your dick. That's why it was next to the lube.
Well, your funniness has been denied.
Well, I mean, I already did make the joke about there being a mark after 2.5 inches, so I mean, it'd be like that. Oh shit.
He missed it.
Yeah, and I'm
So, my
agile
right
about
leg-
it, so I never hit and stub my toe. Ah, okay.
My right leg is 3 feet long.
Rel,
What?
That
I don't
look.
think you realize how height works.
I know how height works. We don't care how. She asked how long my legs were.
Yeah, sorry.
measured
I'm
my
not Da Vinci. I can't just go, yeah, 3 foot. That equals this because of human proportions. Are you dense? I'm not that smart. Goddamn. I could barely figure out how to speak half the time, man.
36 inches.
Congratulations, you figured out what 3 feet was.
Yeah. Or 91 centimeters.
Unfortunately, you only have 2 feet, so.
You're right. Gonna have to remove the third one.
Oh no. Oh no. It's like a surprise extra foot. That one's gotta go. Grab the bone saw. You know, like.
I lost my neck.
Oh.
I lost my leg in Vietnam. Don't ask what's filling my second pant leg.
Bottom of the pant leg comes undone. It's a bunch of grapefruit. You're the guy from math class! You're the one I read about in the book!
It was
Shit.
you all along.
Yo, I actually saw that person. I've seen the person from the math textbook that buys an obscene amount of shit. We were going past a No Frills, and I don't know if No Frills is in other countries, but pretty much it's just a grocery store, but like it's super cheap, right? They're like the ones that have like the yellow branding, alright? It's like they have like No Name brand, right? They actually own No Name, which is like it's just, it's weird to think about, alright? But I saw someone leaving No Frills with, I shit you not, a cart full of Coca-Cola, like the 2-liter bottles, and I was like, you're the one from math class. You're the person that just bought 40 bottles. If I take away 7, how many are left? Like, I was so impressed. I was like,
Enough to
wow.
give that person diabetes off that.
I mean, they
Diabetes.
probably already have it at that point. They were a bit of a waddler, all right. But like, I was like, dude, this is, they're real. Those people exist. And then I think about how much Mr. Noodles I used to buy, and I go, I was also the person from math class. But I was also broke.
Oh,
I needed to live,
thanks.
dude. Like, 30 cents, and this can pretend to be a meal? Hell yeah. How do you unmod someone? Oh no. /dmod, I believe.
Hang on, I got you. Oh, bam.
I don't think mods can unmod each other though. Only editors. And neither of you is gonna be an editor on my channel. Fuck that.
Whoa. Hell, I'm
That's a
not even the
danger
mod.
zone waiting to happen. That's them
Do
going.
you even have any editors? in
Time to
this
start
channel?
download. Yeah, I do actually. It's like time to
Oh.
start downloading the VODs and making him say things he didn't say. Because I've seen the commitment Rel has to stupid shit. He would do it.
I do have a lot of stupid shit equipment.
You on it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt it. That is actually one of the farthest depths from my mind.
In fact, I just spent several $100s on more shit equipment.
Did that actually work though? Did the demod work? Because I can't tell I'm using Restream.
No, it didn't. That's still.
Damn. Is it unmod? That'd
Well,
be so
it doesn't
funny.
help that she did a forward slash instead of a backslash.
Oh.
Or actually, no, it was a backslash. She needed a forward slash.
It was
Hey,
wrong.
would it
Yes.
work?
Okay, got you. That would be funny if that actually worked though. Okay, I'm getting. Oh fuck. This shoulder is like slowly like I'm not sure if it's showing up on screen or anything, but it like I gotta do it with this side. It feels like it's kind of like slowly going down like that. Like, that's just out of the socket going like that on this side, and it's like really fucking annoying.
It comes up as a unregistered command because I just tried to demod myself and it wouldn't.
I don't know then. I don't know how all that works. I never needed to do it. I always just did it through like the settings thing. So, because that made more sense to me. The amount of times I've tucked in this fucking shirt this stream, you would think that I was like happy to do it. I'm not. I'm really not.
The struggle's real.
It is quite real. It is. All right. So, any exciting things going on in your life, Rel?
I mean, I got full body yesterday, and then as soon as I got it, nobody ever got on VR chat, so I was just all alone.
So, funny thing, I was actually on VR chat yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, for quite a while actually. I didn't talk to anyone because no one was fucking online, but I was actually on there for quite a while. I was just like world hopping, just looking around at shit. I didn't go to any public worlds because, well, if I'm gonna be looking at worlds, I don't want to have randoms, right? But if friends are online, I would say hi to friends and hang out with them. But yeah.
Sad. So close yet so far.
Yep, it happens. I was actually trying to find like a new background for my my VTuber streams. So if you guys want to see, I can actually swap over to it real quick. The VTuber thing won't pop up, but like the actual background and everything will. So it's been neat. This is what I picked. Everyone knows this world. I did some like color correcting and changing it up a little bit, but I figured it'd be a neat looking background, right? So that's what I decided. But I don't think it's that bad, you know.
Ah, that looks familiar.
As opposed to just always this, it has a bit more depth. So I feel like it'd be a little bit gooder, so it's what I did. That looks awesome. Yeah, it's literally just a screenshot from Inside Game though. So it's the apartment loft or whatever it's called. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, everyone's been there. I just went to the nighttime one, and then I was gonna do like a looping like video, but then I was like, I don't need more shit done on my screen. Like, I'm already pushing it with this computer half the fucking time. Once I get a new GPU, sure, I'll push it a little bit more, but yeah, still cool to me. I've never seen that. That's true. You don't really do like the whole like PC gaming thing, so that makes sense. Though you've got a Switch, and I'm jealous of that, because I really want to Switch. Like, I just want to play, like, I really want to play Super Mario Odyssey. I've never played it. I watch a lot of speedrunners of it. Actually, a couple. But, you know, I watch a lot of speedruns of shit that's on the Switch, and I can't do it. And I'm like, God damn it. I'm getting fucking sick of this arm. Holy. I might actually throw it in a sling later. Holy. I'm just gonna, like, try and, like, hold it. No, that looks stupid. Alright, pop out if you want. I'm gonna keep my hand in my pocket, so if it pops out, it doesn't go far. Yeah, like, I want to play Super Mario Odyssey. I've never played an Animal Crossing game before, so I think that'd be fun to play and learn. Obviously, I play Breath of the Wild, because I can play Breath of the Wild on my computer. I own Breath of the Wild. I have a Wii U. I use a Wii U emulator for it. Emulation isn't illegal. The ROM is from my own disc, so it's legal. It's 100% legal. So I can play it modded. I can play it with like shaders. I can play it looking really cool. But yeah, I wanna. There's so many games on the Switch I wanna play. Like the Splatoon games. I used to play Super Smash Bros. Over at a buddy's place, but obviously COVID, and I haven't seen him in well over a year now. So.
Gotta hit that Switch before next year then, when Splatoon 3 comes out.
I mean, that would be a good spot to hop in on it, but I don't got the money for that shit.
Well, it's a whole year away. It'll be fine.
Well, yeah, but that's a year of also... You gotta remember, like, I don't know if you were here for earlier in the stream, but my family and I are dealing with a bit of financial issues right now. So, we might actually end up losing the house if we don't end up getting up to $800 by about the end of the week. So, I got... My buddy and his parents actually sent us $270 earlier. The 70 that Nacho sent, that's going to be going directly into that as well. And then I've gotten a few other like donations from people on Twitter. So if you guys do follow me on Twitter, if you don't mind going and checking out my pinned and retweeting it, I'd really appreciate it. Just because the financial issues that we're dealing with right now. So again, I don't really want to get too much into it, but just some shit happened in the family months back, and we ended up having to pay it all at once the other day, so now we're kind of fucked on rent. And like hydro and everything else, and we're really tight on groceries. But we got food, so we're alright for that. We got... Why is my phone going off so much only when I stream? Why? But yeah, so like we're, you know, any of the money that goes to like these, normally that always goes back into my computer, or it goes back into like commissioning stuff for stream. Why the fuck is my phone being a dick? Cool. But all of that's just gonna be given to my parents. And when I sent the $270 to my mom earlier, because I know that my mom wouldn't accept the money if it came from like my friend, like 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 and his parents. And because she'd be like, no, like it's okay, like no. So I just told her like, oh yeah, send it from my account. She's like, where'd you get money? I was like, I work and stuff, right? And she's like, okay, well that's not gonna like leave you without money, is it? I'm like, does it matter? She's like, well, I don't want to like, you know, have you have any trouble. I'm like, I got a roof over my head. That's all that matters to me. Like that is. You know, like, I want to help out any way I can, right? Especially considering that they don't charge me rent here. So if I can help out with things when I can, and if I have people that are willing to help me with that, because I don't want to be like a charity case by any means, right? Like if I can do some form of work to make the money, yes, I want to. That's why I even offered to my friend and his parents, like, if you guys need anything, let me know. I don't care what it is. Like, call me even short notice, I'll come do it, right? Like, because I know they're not gonna let me pay it back until way in the future, probably. Like my goal is to be able to literally get back or earn enough money that I can pay back everyone double what they gave me. Obviously that's kind of a hard thing to do, but that is the goal, right? Because it's like, thank you, right? I just don't know when I'm able to do that. So for those of you, oh okay, that's just all that is. Alright, but yeah, that's what we've been dealing with right now. So it's been one of those days, but I mean, thanks to Nacho, you know, obviously that's a really big help, you know. I mean, I do appreciate it, I do. Yeah, that is what's been going on with today. I don't know where the fuck this entire thing came from. Why did we start talking about this? Why did I bring that up again? I was talking with Will about something. Rel, what was I talking about before I got onto that? Because I was responding to you.
Don't remember.
He has the memory of a goldfish.
Oh yeah, switches. That's right. I remember now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Being able to buy things. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what is happening? Audio headphone, honey. Tigress, I don't know what you're talking about. I just glanced over and saw my phone go off. My phone's on silent. So that was all. I have it on a little stand that it shines at me. So, and my brain's just like, what is this? You know, just immediate ADHD. But yeah, I would like to eventually end up getting a Switch, playing all that stuff. It'd be super fun. My throat is also starting to do that weird, like, where before I have a moment where I'm not able to speak. So I can feel it getting like incredibly dry really quick. So if you guys don't mind talking for a minute.
I can only probably talk for a couple more minutes, then I gotta bounce out. That, and it does not help the fact that my cat decided to pretty much yak all over my floor with the soft food I gave it earlier. So, fun.
How kind of her.
Yeah, that's, doesn't smell too good. So,
Alright,
needless to say,
I'm able to
let's
speak
collect
again,
this.
so go ahead and make him laugh. No. So because I tore my vocal cords when I was younger, there's scar tissue on them. So that's why I have that weird like rasp in my voice. And every once in a while, those parts will get really dry, and then it's. I don't know if you've ever tried to like rub your hand across like dry wood that isn't like lacquered, but just like exposed wood from like a deck or something like that. It's like old, like fence board type thing, and it feels like that, but it's on the inside of my throat. And then I'm like, and I can't speak, and then it feels bad, and then I don't enjoy it, and then I'm in pain, and it doesn't help that I smoke because obviously that fucks up shit more. I want to quit. I don't like the way I feel after having a smoke, but at this point, it's not even an addiction. It's more of like a habit where I'll do certain things and then I'll go out for a smoke, and then I do certain things and then I go out for a smoke. I don't like how I feel after having a smoke. I don't like the taste in my mouth after having a smoke. It's just like almost at like regular intervals of doing things. Like before I go to bed, go out for a smoke, take out the dog, right? Bring the dog back in, make sure the garage is unlocked for when my roommate wakes up, because she will go out to the garage, right? And she'll forget the keys because she always forgets keys, right? So if I have it unlocked by like 6:30, she wakes up at 7. Works out well for her, right? I gotta put that arm back in the fucking pocket. I have to sort that out later. It's probably just like a weird spot. I have to like push it down into place. But like, it's just like if I go out for a walk, I grab a smoke, right? Because it's just like what I did, right? Like if I went for a walk with someone, they were having a smoke. You want one? Yeah, sure. Right. So it's not even like, yeah, it's not even like I'm addicted, because like I don't feel bad when I go out a day without a smoke. I don't feel bad if I go a week without a smoke. Like I don't have any withdrawals. I don't get shakes. I don't get any. Well, I mean, I've already got shakes, but you know what I'm saying. But it's more of like, if I do certain things, I now require a smoke. Like it's almost like my brain has been trained, which isn't good. So I just you know, like it's one of those things where it's like, are you guys hearing the music twice?
I wouldn't know this being.
Vex, are you hearing the music twice? Like, is it? No?
I'm about to say, I can't really tell, mainly because I've got it.
Can you even hear the background music right now?
For me, no. I got Twitch muted.
No, I'm talking to Vex.
No.
Because it looks like it's barely even audible. Hold up.
Audio issues.
Alright guys, get a mute for a second. Alright, you guys speak for a second? Alright, that's not coming through, that's weird. It's just how it is. Alright, can you guys stop for a second? Alright. Here's gotta be some way to fix this. Sound settings, yeah. Well, I only just noticed that the waveform is doing that. So I will throw this over onto God with not use for audio.
I do believe there are some coyotes there near my house.
Okay, that is really weird. That's not supposed to do that. Okay. I mean, you guys can be heard now, but for
Yay.
some reason,
It is not wanting to cooperate.
what if I toss this over onto there? I don't understand what's happening. That's kind of weird. I'm really sorry.
It is strange. Well, you have time to work out.
I mean, in all fairness, you guys are going through desktop instead of like actual Discord line like how you're supposed to, so shit happens.
Yep.
Alright, I'm sure you know how. My jokes are terrible. No, make sure you have your other stuff muted. I can hear it. Don't say that I'm sure you're funny. Thanks, Vex. Aw, look at them. My tier 3 sub and the girl I'm having fun with are becoming friends. That was a joke. It was funny. Laugh. No. And Rel's like, yeah, no. And then Nacho's like, no. Yeah, so Nacho,
No.
you said you're heading out though?
Yeah, I gotta bounce out of here soon.
Alright.
Hopefully this damn thing's gonna finish cleaning the carpet, because God, my room smells awful right now. No more wet food for the cats.
Yeah. You should only give cats wet food like once every 3 or 4 days anyways. So.
Oh, that's
Wow,
probably
Vex.
done.
Wow, look at this bitch. Alright, but yeah, love you, Nacho. Thank you for hanging out with us for so long tonight. And again, for helping out.
Yep.
It
I
does
do
mean
what I
a whole lot.
can.
Alright, well, I will see you when I see you next time, dude.
Yep,
You're
yep.
always welcome to join. Monday stream, we're going to be doing weird narration if you feel like joining. If not, Wednesday it'll be Wind Waker. So you're always welcome to join on those days. I will pop up in the Discord. You know.
Sounds good.
All right, take her easy. Have a good night, man.
Yep, you too. Later, y'all.
Lol, I'm just being nice. Okay, Vex. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, hurt my feelings. Why don't you make me cry? I'm getting really fucking annoyed at this shoulder. Holy.
Just remove it.
We've only got 15 minutes left in the stream. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's probably even less than that because I technically.
No, 15.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
it's
I'm
more
literally.
than that. 16.
Yeah, it's no, it's 4 minutes left. There's 4 minutes left because I end at 10. I'm just looking at the
No,
timer.
you're
over
just
there, but I
gonna
didn't take
wait
into
the
account that I
last
need to
15
end stream,
minutes.
restart stream. Ugh. Yeah. Well, that means that we could probably start winding down for the night. So we need to go and find someone to raid. So let's get on that. Gotta go find somebody. What are we gonna find? So, I look so terrible with this filter on. Give me a moment. I'm gonna look ugly, but it'll be fine.
Yeah. The closer you get to the light source, the more deep fried you
I am
look.
now Kermit, apparently. Hello. That was unintentional.
Hi there, it's me, Kermit the Frog. I didn't intend to be here today, but, oh fuck, he picked the wrong filter, so I have arrived. Hello.
I meant to just turn off the filter, honestly, but I picked Kermit.
Hello. Hi.
I look so bad. Hold on. What is this one? That's also pretty bad. We'll just be sus. Alright, we'll be sus. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, well, who to toss here? Who's online that I want to throw you guys in? You guys, trash is 100% more fun than
I don't know about that one.
I'm pretty stupid, man. Pretty sus. Alright, what do you guys want to go and watch a really cute zombie girl? She's a VTuber. Well, I guess she's a YouTuber at the moment, but yeah. She's playing Devour. I have no idea what that is. Dude, we got a raid message. Nah, we don't do that here. We just... Yeah, it kind of sucks. I don't even like Among Us. I just have it because I think it's cool.
I'm like, what's up?
It's looking fucking sus over here, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you guys. Actually, hold on. Let me hop over in your chat real quick. Oh, she's only just started her stream. Lovely. All right. Kind of sus. Oh no. All right. So this is where we're gonna be going for everyone that is not on Twitch. All right. But for everyone that is on Twitch, going with the raid, I guess. I don't know. All right. And show her some love. She's just starting stream though, so we will bother her. I've never played this game. I don't know what game she's fucking playing. It's for friends. Right? I love you all so much. Don't be super sus, and we'll have a good time. And yes, we will show lots of more. So let's start the raid. Get ready. I will be live on Wednesday. No, Monday. It's Friday, right? Sorry, I got messed up. Alright, I will be live on Monday. We will be doing the weird fucking things. Okay, dokie. I'm sus, but it's fine. And, yeah. Okay, no. Yeah. We'll do weird readings. If you have weird cursed fan fiction, send it to me, okay? Bye-bye. Have a good one. Show her some love. Bye.